What's up, guys? Wait for some people to join. Hopefully, hopefully I did the mic right on the first try this time, unlike last time, but we shall see. But yeah, we're just chilling. It is Sunday, January 25th, last Sunday of the month. I figure it makes sense just to keep doing the last Sunday of every month. That's what we did last time. It worked out well. So I figure that's a nice schedule to have. Last Sunday of the month, 3 p.m. US Central Time. Just a good way to all come together at the end of the month. How is the weather in Chicago today? It wasn't even supposed to snowstorm here. But we got like 6 inches overnight and it's still snowing and it's like 5 degrees out. So I'm here all day. So I'm glad we got the live stream. So we got something to do because it is uninhabitable outside. Terrible. I guess it's better than Friday where it was -5 as the high temperature. But you can't ask for much. Patreon upload. There's no upload today, just my mini vlog. Just since we're live streaming today, this takes out my recording time for the day. But there will be there will be an upload in exactly 9 hours, and that will be I've Monday upload. So pretty soon, honestly. 16 inches, dang, that's gonna be crazy. The most we got earlier this year was like at the beginning of December. We had like 2 feet at a time, which was kind of weird because usually we don't get a lot of snow till like January or February. Like the last few years, December has been pretty dry, but this year we got it all. Freezing rain and some snow in Tennessee. Hello. Yeah, I've heard like the ice is supposed to be bad, like more in the south. But we just got snow up here. We haven't had freezing rain, honestly. It's probably been like 5 or 6 years, maybe more, since we've had that here because it's just too cold to even get rain that freezes. It just goes straight to snow. Too cold this month. Amen. I'm like, why do I live here? I need to move to the equator. Yeah. Yeah. It was like -30 wind chill on Friday. It was terrible. Like, I was like, I did not want to leave the house, but I had my infusion, so it meant I had to. Not happy about that. The high without wind chill was like -5. The high. Yes, I need to come to California. I'll be there in April. At this point, I need to start doing my winters in California. Yes, it's Solyun Day, and I do have an upload for her, a special Solyun upload going up at my usual upload time tomorrow for her. So look forward to that. That's my girl. I think she's a 2003 or she 2004. You like the cold? Cannot relate. Like give me 100-degree weather over this any day. Oh, we got the Taiwanese answer in the chat. Guys, I need travel recs. My family, we're starting to plan our summer travel this year. We're wanting to go to Taiwan, Japan, and then I think Korea. And then we're thinking of like maybe somewhere else too while we're over there, but not 100% sure yet. But I need recs, especially for Japan and Taiwan. I think I'll go to Korea regardless if my family does or not. I'll just either stay an extra week or go a week early. So give me all the recs. No, I'm happy with 100-degree weather. I used to have a job that was like a mile and a half away from my house. And even when it was like dead, like middle of the summer, 100 degrees, I would still walk to work and I'd be like, best day ever. Or when I was in the desert, I was in California over the summer and it was like 110 degrees, but there's no humidity there in the desert, so it's not quite as bad. But I did accidentally give myself heat exhaustion here because of the humidity. It was like 90 and humid. So it was like only 90, so it didn't feel that hot. And so I went for like a 3-4 mile walk. And then I got back later and I was like, all of my muscles are cramping up. Ooh. Oh, you're going in August? That would be so fun. Yeah, let me know all of the places. Like, you can comment here, you can DM me on Patreon, like, links and stuff, but I need to know all of it because, like, we're just starting from scratch. None of us have ever been to any of those places, except my sister went to Taiwan once with her friends, but really all she did was club. The Philippines, I have considered the Philippines, maybe not this year, but another year. I would really love to. No, I did miss the Golden Disc Award performances. Maybe I'll do those this weekend. Um, I know Ive was there. Do you know who else was on the lineup? That's okay. Florida humidity, I will give you, is a different beast. Like Chicago can get pretty humid, but Florida is a whole nother level, especially when it's like raining every other minute, you know? Friend is planning a Korea trip at the same time you're going to Ireland. But Ireland is so nice too. If you haven't been there, you're gonna love it. Did you see? I heard about that guy who climbed up Taipei 101, but I didn't see it. I should have watched. I should have tuned in. Um, I was filming though. We got a. I was filming some good stuff yesterday for the Patreon. We got an Irene and Solgi special coming up next week. Ooh, so good. Jenny was there. Okay, okay. Then I'll have to make a day. Maybe on our next random performance Friday. I already recorded this week's random performance Friday, but for next week's I'll include the Golden Disc Awards. Um, let me know if you guys know the links for that. Perfect beach day here. 90 degrees and sunny. You are always bragging. I gotta move to Australia. Ooh. Give me both. Give me both the vocal masterpiece and the drum solo. I do love the drummer. Ooh. Yeah, I really liked Rolling Quartz, and I want some more of those, like, K-pop adjacent, like, rock band recommendations. I'm making a playlist for that, but I only have, like, 3 songs on it so far. So, give me all those recommendations. But yeah, what do you guys let me know what you guys have for your travel plans this year. Like it's January, so we're all getting our years organized. But yeah, I got a big year. I'm going to LA for the NMIX concert in April. So I'll be there for a week, which is fun. Um, Hearts is a good. Oh, I've heard of them. I haven't listened to anything yet. So if you have any songs you like, let me know. Um, but yeah, I'm going to LA for a week in April, and then like end of May, beginning of June will be the Asia trip. So much to see in Japan. You're there almost a month and still missed out on wow. Food, culture, activities. Um, I would say food is definitely always a high priority for my family. Like we're Asian, so um we love food. And then like cultural activities. Like we're not so much like museum type of people. Like we'll go to like maybe an art museum here or there, but we more like to like do things that are also like involved in the culture. Or like see landmarks and stuff is cool too. So yeah, that's my May, June travel. And then end of June is weightlifting nationals, which I'm hoping to qualify for. The qualification for that would be in April. So hopefully I qualify for that. If I do, that's in Colorado Springs, which I've never been to Colorado, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm excited. I think I would like it there. So that would be fun. And then after that, like my rest of the year is open. So who knows what we're gonna do? But I definitely want to do some more solo travel, even just around the United States. I had so much fun in Vegas just traveling by myself. Long shot. I did hear about them. I don't know if they're really my type of music though. Your family seeing if you can go to the beach later in February. Ooh, in Argentina. The beach, you can never go wrong with the beach. I love the beach. Love tropical vacations, all that. It just so relaxing. Persona and Reborn are the only songs out by Rehearts. Okay, I'll check them both out. Yes, I definitely want some J rock. We did one Bandmade song, and it was pretty good. It just like wasn't like full like I want it on repeat level, you know. But I definitely would like more recommendations from them because they were good. I haven't heard anything from Love Bites, so I'll definitely check them out. But yeah, J-Rock, totally on the table. You don't like the beach that much? Boo! I will say I don't really love swimming in the ocean unless it's in, like, Clearwater, Florida, where it's, like, in the Gulf. That's the only place where I've really enjoyed being in the ocean because it's warm there, and the waves aren't too bad. But, like, that water is really warm and really nice. Maybe maybe I should go back to Clearwater sometime. I don't really wanna go to Florida, though. We'll see. But, like, the Pacific Ocean, oh my god, the Pacific Ocean is freezing. I will not go in the Pacific Ocean, but, like, I love just, like, walking on the beach and just getting your feet, like, a little wet. Expedition cruise to remote Kimberley region of Western Australia. Ooh, that's gonna be cool. You're gonna have to let us know how that is, cause that sounds crazy. Send you some links for our queue after the stream. The drummer's name is pronounced, Youngin. I'm taking Korean classes now. I started learning, so my pronunciation will be getting better soon. I just always feel weird when I, like, talk in the English language and then code switch, like, just for a name. It makes me feel awkward, but also, like, I feel like that's more culturally correct is to say their names the right way, but it makes me feel weird. Like, when you switch the accent and then you come back, "Hi, I'm American." Beach at night is great, yeah. Night beach vibes, like the Love Is Lonely special clip, but not for swimming because sharks tea. Yeah, if you wanna send me recs, you can DM me on Patreon or, if you don't have I think you can DM me even if you're free, but if you're not, you can follow my Instagram too. I don't always answer DMs there, but, um, you can, message me there. Here is that. But Patreon DMs are definitely the easiest place for me to find stuff, just because I do a lot of stuff with my, full-time job on Instagram, so I don't actually go on my real account that much. But here it is, so if you wanna follow I do be posting updates. We got the weekly Grace 2 recap on there. Always a good time. For night swimming, the river or creek is good anywhere there aren't alligators or crocs. I saw a video once of an alligator eating another alligator, or maybe it was a crocodile eating another crocodile. It was crazy. IG fan, please react to Jurin Asaya PS118. Wasn't PS118 on the wasn't that on the album? But anyway, that XG album, so good. I'm so glad I got into them right at the right time. No, that one's different. Okay, I'll make sure to check out this version then. Yes, Latency. They are actually on my this Friday's random performance video coming up on my Patreon. I'm like a week ahead in recording. So I did watch Latency's latest release. What was it? Was that one? I forget the title. What was theirs like? I forget the title. Um, but I did watch it and it was good. So yes. So that will be on Patreon on Friday. Oh, it doesn't have the feature on the album. Okay, that makes sense. Such a great few days. The core drop, hypnotized music video, music source stages, no now work. That's also on the Patreon on Friday. So that was crazy. That was fierce. Fierce with a capital F. Still looking for hypnotized video reaction though. I have that on my channel. If you missed it, I did react to the hypnotized music video. What time is it here? It is 3:13 p.m. Hey, Blue Ghost. I saw you said you have gym commitments, and that's always a valid excuse. We always support locking in. It was love. Yes. Okay. There was also another one like that. There was that was like a Luna spinoff, and then there was another band that I listened to that was a Dreamcatcher spinoff, and I couldn't remember which song was which. Tony's answer has to go to sleep now. Okay, good night. Sleep well. They did work live last night. Ooh, that must have been crazy live, because that choreo, like that's hard on the body on the floor. 10 p.m. in Germany, so it's nighttime for you. Stay up late for me. Yeah, I also, I had watched Nona, their Shoot music video, and I was like, "Wow," like, that was gorgeous, like, those are some of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen. You normally log in at 6 PM, but because the stream started at the time, you had to log in an hour before. Oh, you are so locked in today. Normally, my lock-in time, I will either go, like, around 11 AM or, like, 3:30 PM, and it's never, like, anywhere else, it's usually one of those 2 times. Um, but that's my typical lock-in time, and then if I'm locking in for dance, my dance classes are usually at night. And speaking of dance, I am starting contemporary class. Hopefully hopefully tomorrow. Problem with tomorrow is the weather. But I'm starting it either this week or next week. So I'm really excited for that. Yes, the I've come back. I'm so excited. It looks like it's gonna be fire. I haven't watched the trailers yet. I've thought about doing a reaction to all the trailers. You guys can let me know if you want that. But I know they're also like movie references in the trailers, and you guys know I don't watch movies, so I'm not gonna understand any of those references. So I don't know if you guys will still want me to like do a reaction, knowing that I'm not gonna get any of the references at all. But I'm so excited for the comeback, and I know Bang Bang is coming on February 9th. And it has explicit lyrics, like, ooh, we're getting crazy. And I think Wanyang wrote some of it or all of it. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I just filmed my I've listening party reaction yesterday, so that'll go up later this week. So good. So good. And now we're getting another full album. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm still trying to choose my I've bias. I low-key think Ray might be starting to come ahead to win the race right now. Not knowing the references is good comment B. True. Get that interaction. I always be getting educated in the comments. I never know when anything is referencing anything, but that's okay. I'm just not a movie or TV show girl, TBH, except for High School Musical, of course. 20-year anniversary just happened. This is my best album a year in 2023. It was so good. I don't want to spoil too much of my thoughts, but banger after banger after banger. I've just been so impressed by Ives' discography because it's like there are some groups where it's like the title tracks, like I'm like sometimes you're just really only tuning in for the title tracks. But with Ive, it's like the B-sides live up to the title tracks, which is crazy because their title tracks are really, really good. But just all of their composition, their instrumentals, the production is all like top tier. I think contemporary will be your best style. I'm excited. Like after I tried lyrical at one of my classes, for the first time a couple weeks ago, like it took me a minute to get into it, to get the hang of it. But then once I did it, I was like it just like worked. That's just like the natural way my body moves from being a gymnast. I think like just having that type of extension and flow. So I feel like I could pull off contemporary well, and I'm excited to see how it goes. The one thing that's gonna get me is turns, though. I hope we don't do too many turns. Like once we get like more than a double, like I can do a triple occasionally, but when we get in those splits and those leaps, trust I'm in. Lips is your favorite song. That song was good. I think my favorite is Blue Blood, but it could change just because I still have to get more listens in, sometimes it can change up. But I was actually just listening to mine from it right before this started. On Eugen was your instant bias pick when you met, but Ray with her TikToks got me shaking a bit. Hello. Dude, Ray at I think it was NBC Music Bank end of the year performance this year. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, Hypnosis. That was a good one too. Ooh, you saw them in 2024. I heard they're hopefully gonna do another tour soon in the US, so I really want to see them. The I Am music video is actually my introduction to IVE. So that's already on my channel from a couple months back, but that was my introduction to them because I had heard a comment that there was a plane involved and I was like, "All right, I got to check it out." And then I was like, "Okay, I'm locked in. I'm in. I'm a fan for life." And then I started the deep dive. Yep, Blue Blood's so good. I think Not Your Girl was really fun too. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun watching 123 Ive too, because they're all just so endearing and like it's so easy to just get attached to them. They feel very down to earth. If you see the Baddie music video, you wreck the Fusion era. When's Baddie coming up? I don't know what the order of their discography is, low key. Plane. I do love planes. You guys want to see my plane model? I'm pretty sure I probably showed you last time. Here's my Boeing 787 Dreamliner. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that wingspan. Oh, so sleek, so sexy. Those twin engines. This plane isn't fully anatomically correct because the real Dreamliner, the engines, they're zigzagged on this end here on the real plane. But I guess they weren't able to do that on such a small model, but that's a fun fact. Boeing livery. Yes, we have to see the planes every stream. They're very important. XOXZ MV was epic. I'm interested to get there because like at the end of the year award shows, like XOXZ like as a song doesn't 100% do it for me, but sometimes the music video changes that. You need a US livery one. Honestly, US liveries are low-key really boring. I would say Asian airlines, honestly, all in general in every category, just like outdo um, American Airlines in all of the ways. UA livery though, I'm a United girl for sure. Out of the US airlines, United's the best for sure. But then like if you like even like think about the Asian airlines, like any of them like Singapore, ANA, like JAL, Qatar, any of the Middle Eastern airlines, EVA, they all just blow every single US airline out of the water. Do I know Kiki? So I do. I watch them at the end of the year shows, but unfortunately, I just don't vibe with them. So I'm giving myself a break from them, and then like hopefully in a few years they'll be more my style. But I don't know. It just wasn't clicking for me. And then like I kept trying to watch them and like them, but I still didn't. So then I started to get annoyed by them. So I had to take a break from them, or else I'll hate them for no reason. Have you ever been to any of the Boeing site tours? I haven't, but I need to someday. I have a friend that works at Boeing. I need him to get me in. I need him to get me in. I have Studio Tomb. I didn't check it. There will be Studio Tombs to come. Don't worry. You should do a quick YouTube short for the Hypnotizes choreography. Yes, I saw your comment earlier. Once I see the choreography, I will definitely do like a little challenge short. Do I have any tattoos? Yes. Okay. This is hard to get a good angle. So I have this clover on my wrist. I'm trying to get a vertical angle. That's the best we're gonna get, I think. Okay. But yeah, my first childhood dog that I had was named Lucky. So the four-leaf clover is in honor of him. And I actually drew it, and then I had them use my drawing as the stencil. So that is that. And then this is not a tattoo, but everyone thinks it's a tattoo. It's Sharpie, but I've been redrawing it there for 10 years. I just like retrace it like every 2 weeks. And it's been 10 years. So most people I know actually have never seen me without it. But I'm never going to get it actually tattooed because it doesn't mean anything to me. And that spot would hurt really bad. But it's literally like it's a random design that I found on Google Images when I was in 8th grade and was bored. And I was like, oh, kind of like it there. I'll just keep drawing it. And then I just kept drawing it. And then I just kept drawing it. And now it's been 10 years and it's just there. Stick and poke. No, it's just normal. I went to a shop and got it done. So they use like the little like gun pen thing. Ooh, you got the physical XG album. I bet they have really cool physical albums. Performance MV. Yes, I can't wait for that. Yeah. So when we do the choreography, I'll do the performance video, and then if they have a dance practice, I'll do the dance practice, or if not, then I'll get a fixed cam from Music Bank or something. Grace is a Flover confirmed. Yes, I've been loving them so far. So I think I definitely have a From S9 deep dive in our future for sure. Might as well get a tattoo now, but that would hurt really bad and be expensive. And like, what if one day I decide I don't like the design that I found on Google Images in 8th grade, you know? But I am getting another tattoo soon. I'm gonna get it in the same spot as this one, but on the other wrist. It's gonna be my name in Mandarin, in my grandma's handwriting. So she wrote it on my Christmas card, so I'll show you guys. But this is what I'll use for the stencil. But that's my name in Mandarin. So it's Tu as the first character. The second character is Li. We all have Li as like the first character of our first name. And then N is the third one, which is Grace, literally translated into Mandarin. So that's what I'm going to get soon. I've had to wait because this is a problem that literally only I have. But I've had to wait on that one. I've been wanting it for a really long time. But this spot on my wrist, like, this is one of my best veins. So since I get infusions, I've been getting infusions twice a week for the last 13 months. I haven't been able to get it because then I would be taking away a potential vein. And you don't want to do that when you get infusions so often and like you're busting veins every so often. Like, I mean, you can see I'm bruised here. The lighting's bad, but I'm bruised there from the getting my veins busted. But as of this week, as of just Friday, I decided I am moving down to only needing 1 infusion a week, which is so exciting. Like I said, I've been getting 2 a week for 13 months, and we are finally moving down to 1. So it's really exciting. And now my veins, like, there's not as much pressure on them to be usable, so I can let that one be out of service for a few weeks when I get the tattoo. Sharpie is not great for the skin. It's fine though, because it's just on your outer layer of skin, which is already dead anyway. So then the skin falls off and then you redo it. So it's okay. The XG physical copies are cool, but they're expensive. Yeah, that makes sense. This week upload the I yep, it's coming on Monday. No, Sunday. Next Sunday. Do you guys want to hear what is up for this week? I'll let you know what my schedule is. Yeah, you want a tattoo, but you're scared you'll give up halfway. You got to start with something small. Like, this actually didn't hurt literally at all. I thought it would, just because like there's not much like fat there or anything to cushion it, but it literally didn't feel like anything. But it definitely depends where you get it. Like, I know people who get them like on their ribs or on their spine, like that hurts really bad. But overall, like, if it's small, pretty easy. 2026, the year to stop drawing it. I like drawing it. Love the TikTok lady that reads Americans' Chinese tattoos. When people get tattoos without double checking it in another language, I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, like, surprisingly, this didn't hurt at all, but maybe if it was, like, here, that would hurt really bad. Because I find personally, as somebody who gets stabbed all over the forearm with needles all of the time, there have been needles every single spot on this entire forearm all year, all the time. I find that the side of the forearm and the back of the forearm are much less sensitive, whereas the front of the forearm, like, it's much more sensitive here. Like, the skin is thinner, but here's a little thicker. Like, you're just not quite as sensitive. But like IV pokes here definitely sting a lot more. But if they're on like the side or the back, you don't really feel it. I assume it's probably the same for tattoos. Oh, you wanna see my album? Here's my I Have Mine album. When's my next concert? So as of now, the next one is Twice, which is April 6th. And then on April 8th, I fly out to LA for the NMIXX concert on April 9th. But if something comes up between then I might have some more concerts added to the book. But for now, that's what's next up on the list. Yeah, here's my I Have Mine album. I've showed you guys this before, but if you haven't seen it, really cool photo shoots. I like buying albums secondhand. People are always selling them all the time on like Instagram or Reddit for like super cheap. So it's great. That's how I've built my connection so much, just because I can buy them for like $5 or even free. Ooh, you'll get an XG tattoo or one from Espa. I'm actually planning also on getting an Itsy tattoo. I think I might have talked about this last time. Um, but I want to get so right underneath my clover, I want to get the butterfly from Imaginary Friend. So then, like, since I'll have the two things here and then the three characters here, it'll be like pretty even. So it'll be perfect. The Twice concert was amazing. I'm so jealous you already got to go. I had a friend who went to Seattle and he sent me some of his fan cams. Oh my god. It's gonna be so good. Yeah, I spend all my money on concerts. I love concerts. It just it hits so different. I literally last week, 14th, 16th, and 17th, I had 3 concerts in a week. Crazy run. Oh, you guys got NMIXX in March. You get to see it even sooner. I'm so excited for NMIXX. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, I just get into them all the way, like, do a full deep dive, and then it'll be, like, the timing's gonna work out where it's gonna be, like, shortly after I finish the deep dive, then will be my concert. Watching from an A220 out of ORD, yes! My crib was way too cold. It was. It really was. I'm surprised that you were able to get out, actually, just with the cold and the snow and the ice, so lucky you. A220 is one of my favorite Airbuses. I'm more of a Boeing girl than an Airbus, but I like the A220. It's a nice looking plane. ORD also one of the best airports in my opinion. I know pilots don't like O'Hare because it's so busy and there's like restrictions and stuff with the runways and whatever. But personally, I think it's a great airport. So much plane spotting you can do there, especially the plane spotting spot on my way that I had in my terminal when I was going to Vegas the other week. You could see the city skyline and the runway. Stunning. Stunning. It was gorgeous. Still waiting for an NMIXX concert announcement in South America. We gotta manifest it. We gotta manifest it, and they're gonna perform Soñar Spanish version. Like, I see it. It's happening. I'm projecting that energy into the world. Ooh, you get to go to the IVE concert in April. I hope they announce dates here. And then ITZY, I'm pretty sure will be touring here in the fall. So it's gonna be a good year for concerts. Your whole arm is pop art and it's Patrick of custom stuff. So you're gonna need the 7 emojis for each XG member, so it's still ambiguous. Oh, that's cool. Especially like just all custom stuff that all has like its own meaning, but still like kind of ambiguous to like someone who doesn't know it. That's always the best when it means something extra special to you. Oh, don't even talk to me about how I felt after finding out Baby Monster was in Chicago, like literally weeks before I got into them. Biggest missed opportunity of all time. That would have been such a good concert. When were they here, actually? Let me look up when they were here. Where is the dates? What? They were in Rosemont on 19. Okay, they were literally. I literally was at that venue 2 days later for Kai, and at that point, I had no idea who Baby Monster is. Can you believe that? Oh my god. I've just got Xpero and then singles, and then I'm caught up. Ooh, yeah. This month is gonna be roller coaster choreography, party o'clock choreography, and then Xpero, and then the rest of the singles. So we're almost there. It's crazy. Ooh, you're going to Toronto and Mix. Yes, I'm so excited. So many of us are gonna get to see them. I'm still working on my outfits. My problem with outfits is I want a skirt. I want like that leather outfit. Like I want a skirt, a leather skirt, and then a cool leather, like whatever, top. Skirts are impossible to find for me. It's so hard because like I've been looking for a skirt for some of my dance cover looks because I think it would work well. I have tried on so many and they all look stupid on me because they just like don't fit right. It's impossible. So I was gonna do like I wanted to do like a pink skirt and then like a black crop top, black thigh high socks for my baby not baby cover, which I think I'm gonna record this week. But I could not find a skirt. So we're wearing my same pair of jean shorts that I'm like literally always wearing. But my outfit, dude, my outfit's good for it. So don't even worry. Don't even worry. I'm still gonna look so good. What's really exciting is my studio. One of the studios that I go to, I go on Thursdays, and they have 3 studio rooms in the building or whatever. And one of them opens up about an hour before my class starts. So they said that I can come in early and use the studio to film for my covers instead of having to do it in my bedroom. So we're gonna level up. Got the Sphere live stream in my room. I need to get the Sphere. I need to get a giant projector. Just put it on my entire wall, and it's just the Sphere. Cover up my windows with it, so then I don't have to see the 6 inches of snow outside. I can just see the Sphere. I miss her so much, guys. She was such a diva. The A350 is a really great plane. That one's definitely my favorite Airbus. I also like the A380 a lot because like there's nothing like the A380. And then the A220 would be third. But like the A330 is like my least favorite plane. I hate the A330. We are not friends. I wonder what song they're gonna replace Funky Glitter Christmas with in the set list. So I don't know the set list yet, but if Break the Wall isn't on it, I would imagine that would be like a good concert song. Because I know they do like stuff with the light sticks there. Ooh, you're flying out in 2 weeks to see Itzy and Soul and then XG and Yo. Dude, that is the dream. That is the dream. I'm so jealous. Oh, Baby Monster hasn't toured in Europe? They need to get on that. They need to see all of the Monsties fam. There's a behind the scenes for their Chicago visit. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to watch it. I saw like they have like a North America tour behind the scenes. Is it in that video? I hope they go like show the places they go and then I recognize them. Taman did that on one of his tour vlogs. Like he went to like the Shed Aquarium and he went to, oh my god. So I know you guys don't care about boy groups as much, but I had a phase where I was really obsessed with jopping. You guys know I have the jopping part of my wall over there. And so there's this museum in Chicago. It's like one of those museums that like it has a bunch of photo ops and like illusions and stuff. And there's just a wall that like you can write a note and stick the note to the wall. And the wall like says, "What do you know for sure?" as the prompt. So on a little sheet of paper, I wrote, "We keep it jumping and popping here all night," and I put it on the wall. 6 months later, Taman went to that museum, and him at that wall is in the vlog. I'm like, I summoned him. Oh yeah, XG World Tour. I saw that it was announced, but the America dates haven't been announced yet. We will be pulling up. I haven't seen Baymon House yet, but we'll be getting there soon. So on Patreon, we're going in like chronological order of everything. So we did all of Last Evaluation, the intro videos, all of that. And then we did Idle Human Theater. We've been bringing in the Limujin services too. Knowing Bros, the Knowing Bros reaction goes up this week. There's a very fun tangent in that one. Like, guys, you might just be getting a personal training session in the video. So make sure to subscribe to the Patreon if you want to get in a good workout and watch me react to Baby Monster on Knowing Bros. We do everything on there. Like, you get your money's worth on my Patreon. As a grown man, it's really hard to find skirts for me too. Amen. You understand the struggle. Bandmate to announce 2026 Europe. Yeah, give me some more recommendations for them too. I enjoyed the song that I wore or that I heard from them. So for NMIX, my inspiration is gonna be those leather outfits that they have in the high horse performance at their concert from that part of the show. It's gonna be really hard to find, but ideally that's like the look I wanna do. Also, guys, feel free to give me inspo for my Twice concert look. I don't know Twice super well yet, so I'm not 100% sure what like the vibe should be, what my inspo should be. So feel free to give me some recommendations. Build a snow sphere to look at from my window. You get to see the A380 out of your window while working quite often at about 3,000 feet. Oh my God. I'm so jealous. I am actually so jealous. I thought I had a good view of plane watching being here by O'Hare. That's crazy. I can't even imagine. I've seen an A380 only once, and it was while I was at LAX. I actually saw it right next to a 747, so I thought that was cool. The two double-decker planes right next to each other. I've seen the A380 in my dreams a lot of the time. I've seen a couple dream lifters and a couple belugas in my dreams as well. I dream about planes very often. You've been upstairs on the A380. This whole comment section is just make Grace jealous. Yes, I will definitely be vlogging the NMIX concert. I'll be vlogging my whole trip to LA. It's gonna be so fun. As for vlogs coming up soon, I don't have anything like super specific, like anything super exciting, like big event planned to vlog, but I can do another like day in my life, week in my life vlog sometime this month. Because I know you guys like that content and I really enjoy making the vlogs and interacting like more personally. Being old, you had to fly on DC-9s and DC-10s, not the death machines. So I actually don't have any light sticks. I just don't like at concerts, like I don't like to be holding things. Like I like to have my hands free so I can like dance and vibe. And also, light sticks are really expensive. They're so expensive, man. I can't do it. I can't justify it. I pay the money for the concert tickets. I can't afford the light stick. I want to make a funny shirt for NMIX. I was thinking a portrait of Jiu that says Kyujin on it. That's funny because we also just on Patreon watched the episode where Jiu and Kyujin switched each other's identities. They did each other's makeup and picked each other's outfits to beat each other. BTS have tour. I don't care about BTS, low-key. The Knowing Bros was good. It was so funny. The tangent, it's so good. It's so good. My BAME on Wednesday tangents have really been on fire lately. Like we had the Rally X and arm twisting tangent. We had the fly hunting. We had a whole personal training session. Ooh, your Twice concert is in 6 days. Have so much fun. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, Rami, how did she do her arm twisting? It was like something, I forgot what it was like. Something like this. Something. But you guys know it's on the video. And then Rally X was a fun one. I forgot about that game. I still have like one of those old school like video game consoles with a joystick on in my house. So I used to play that game all the time. And like watching it and just hearing her sing that tune, like it just like it instantly hit me with the flashbacks. There's a lot of inspo for Twice outfits. Yeah, I know. Like I don't even know where to start because I feel like they've gone through so many different types of concepts. I'm like, which one do I go off of? So we'll have to do some hunting for inspo. I'm curious for rolling courts. Who do you think is the youngest? I don't know them well enough yet to be able to even answer that question, but next time I watch them, we can guess. Ooh, a Queen Haywan t-shirt. That would slay. Low-key, I want to make, just for my own enjoyment, I want to make one of those FE304 like one sleeve shirts they had in the Sonya music video, because that was such a cool shirt. There's an A380 on the ground here every day. Whatever. It's fine. I see 747s all the time, so at least I have that. Like, I'll just be driving, I'm like, oh my god, there's a 747 in the air, or they're actually above my house quite often too. But guys, I saw a Janet Airlines plane when I was in Vegas. You guys don't see those anywhere else. There's only 11 in the world. And I think only 6 of them are the 737-6 version, which is the version that I saw. They're a really they're a really they're a really funky looking plane, because you get a look at the beluga every I hate all of you. I hate all of you. I'm coming to Seattle just to see the beluga. I actually want to come to Seattle anyway. I think I'd really enjoy the PNW. So I think that might be my next solo trip venture. Like maybe around Seattle or Portland or like whatever. I think I'd really like it there. Like it's chill enough, but interesting enough. There's cool nature. I think I'd like it there. So maybe in the summer or fall, because like I said, like the back half of the year, I don't really have any travel planned, and I definitely want to go on another solo trip. But yeah, I saw Janet Airlines plane. It's on video in my vlog. It was crazy because so it's like the 737, there's like the 737-9, the 737-8, 737-10, like whatever that denotes how long they are. 737-6 is a little stubby looking guy, and then the vertical stabilizer is also really tall, so it looks so funny. But I was just walking back from the sphere. And then I saw it, and this guy's like, "Oh my god, I recognize that. I know that red stripe plane. I know that stubby looking red stripe plane." And it was crazy. It was crazy. It was such a crazy day. And then I saw Taman later. So what a crazy day. You don't even follow Baby Monster, but you have to watch the reaction for the workout content now. Yep, you do. It's a good workout. It's a good workout. I approved of it. Maybe I'll have to create a whole another tier, and we can have my grace times in there and the weekly workout content. Not too long ago, I had a lucid dream where I was flying and racing against a plane. Did you win? Most importantly, did you win? Honestly, any bandmate is excellent. They're your favorite band. 160 plus bangers. Ooh, they got a discography. I'll have to give them some more. I'll have to listen to some more of them. You gotta get the Itsy light ring. You can hook it on your arm. It's just so expensive. It's so expensive, and it's like you only use it at concerts. The NMIX one is really cute. I saw the whale. The whale is really cute. Baymon House tangents will be crazy. For real. I can't wait for Baymon House. I'm excited to see the family dynamic like really start to come into play, like Rora and Asa, mom and dad. It's gonna be so much fun. Like $42. Yeah, I just have a problem with spending money. I need to be less uptight about it, honestly. Oh, yes, drop some Twice Fits in my Patreon DMs. You're the best. You're the best. Oh, you got Twice and NMAX light sticks. Yeah, finding them secondhand is always the best for any K-pop stuff. Like I'm always on that K-pop for sale Reddit, just lurking. People be like, "Oh, trying to get rid of these albums." I'm like, "Hey, free with just shipping. I'll take it." Thoughts on Blue Valentine, girl? Literally, album of the year. Crazy. That was how I got into NMIX. Crazy. Podium. That outro, one of the best things that's ever been created in music. The 737s are the ones with the self-opening doors mid-flight, right? Yeah, crazy new feature, right? Super cool. That was 737 MAX 9, I believe that happened on. Blue Valentine was best album of 25. Exactly. You could never identify a plane from the window at home because you just don't use your glasses. See, I got that 20/20 vision. I might have something wrong with everything else about my body, but I can see. That's the one thing I got. Pull up to Seattle. We'll be happy to take you around. Amen. I will. Like, I will hit you up. Because that would be so much fun. Anywhere I go, I'll hit all you guys up. You guys give me all the recs. You can take me to all the best sushi places. Oh, yeah. I think Seattle's gotta be next up on my, especially if there's good plane spotting. If I could cross the Beluga off my plane spotting list, like, that'll make my year. Ooh, Vancouver, the same trip. True, I Vancouver is gorgeous, and I have a friend there actually, as well. So, well, he wants to move, so hopefully he doesn't move by then. Summer in Seattle is the best, perfect time and lots to do. So yeah, maybe like late summer, early fall. That would work perfectly. Ooh, you guys are giving me so many good ideas. You guys always got me. You always got me. Didn't they have a plane with Blackpink on it? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised given how big they are. Oh, side note, when you get into Dreamcatcher, I have a ton of yes, I will take the Dreamcatcher albums. The deep dive is starting at the end of the month. So be ready. We are getting there. If you pull up around a certain time, you might be able to catch the Blue Angels air show. Hold on, hold on. When is this happening? Okay. It looks like it says they got one in Oregon in the middle of August. That would be so slay. Seattle is nice, but so expensive to live there, and the traffic has gotten so bad. I need to go to the Boeing Museum. I need to go to the Boeing Museum. But yeah, my cousin used to live there, and her studio was so expensive, which was fine because she worked for Microsoft. But like she didn't even bother having a car because it was just like not even, you can't even get anywhere. But she got really into like the hiking scene and all that. She got into her granola era. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Dreamcatcher deep dive. I got a little bit of taste of them in one of my random performances reaction. I watched one of their It's Live videos for Justice. So good. Like, I just know we're gonna have such an experience, and like I have the first part of the Dreamcatcher journey mapped out, and like knowing that it's like this cool, like, what is it, like, nightmare 7-part series, like with a whole storyline. You guys know I love a storyline, especially when we get into like dark concepts. So I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. We have Itzy and MX light sticks, so I'm thinking of taking MX to the Twice concert. I think they have like a similar aesthetic with the light sticks, so that's fine. Dude, people got NCT light sticks everywhere. Every concert you go to, someone's gonna have an NCT light stick. Kang Suzy album from 1990, secondhand. Dang. It's hard to get your hands on the older albums. I have Lucifer and Everybody and 2009 Year of Us Shiny albums. Those were really, really hard to find, but I got lucky. Gonna head out, but have a great rest of your streaming day. Have a good rest of your day. I will definitely be checking out more Bandmade. So thank you for the recommendations. And then I'll be uploading this to the channel afterwards if you want to watch the rest sometime. Dream travel destination internationally. So my dream has always been Taiwan, just because I'm half Taiwanese and just never have had the chance to go. But that's going to be checked off soon. Other than that, there's so many places I really love to go. Thailand is definitely a big one that I really, really would love to visit. Obviously, like, I really want to go to Australia again. And then like an underrated one that I really love to check out is Croatia. The nature there looks really cool, and it just seems like the culture and the architecture are also really neat, and just like I like the more underrated, like a little bit more chill vibes places. So I think that would be really fun to go to. Seafair is when the Blue Angels are in Seattle, and it's July 31st to August 2nd this year. Okay. I could make that work. Like, I don't have any travel, or no, wait. I'm busy July 31st. Dang, I'm house sitting for someone. That's so sad. But that's okay. I can still go to the Boeing Museum and I'll be happy. If I see a beluga and I go to the Boeing Museum, that's more than I could ask for. I'm more into jetliners than military airplanes anyway, so it's okay. Korean Air did a 777 in Blackpink livery. Ooh, that's fire. Wait, Korean Air Blackpink. Oh, this is so slay. This is such a diva. Love. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Baby Monster was your first K-pop concert, and you said you'd only be getting their licensing. Now you have Baby Monster twice and Mix and Meow. That's so real. Once you start collecting, like you can't stop. I was like I first thought I was like, I'm only gonna get ITZY albums, and then I was like, okay, only ITZY and Shiny, and then I started getting everyone. I'm like, well, I gotta have something from all of my groups. They have to be represented. So now I have everyone. My bias is the blue color outfit that you like from your reaction. Her name is Handong. She's the only foreign member and she's Chinese. Ooh. Yeah. I don't remember them too well, but you know I loved the drummer. Similar to Croatia, but even more nerdated is Montenegro. Oh, yes. Um, I've definitely when I was younger, I got really obsessed with learning all the countries, so I know all the countries and where they are. Montenegro is small, so a lot of people don't know about it, but I haven't seen very many like pictures or anything from it. But I'd also definitely love to check that out. I think like I gotta do like another hop over to Europe and just go a bunch of different places there one year because there's just so many places to see. And that's like when you cross an ocean, you might as well like make a whole trip out of it and check out a bunch of different countries. I like to visit almost every country in Asia and Europe. Yeah, same, literally. But first, I like to visit Korea and Germany. Ooh, Germany. Love to go back to Barcelona. Yes, I've never been to Spain, but like I should. I know enough Spanish still to like get around, I think. I think I'd be okay, especially like being surrounded by it. I think a lot more of it would come back. Blue Angels practice really messes up with my work day every time they show up. So real. Do a Croatian sailing trip. I'm not a boat girl. I get too seasick. Uh, I can't. Yeah, only the 7. After that, only one more. Now I'm over 3. Exactly. That's how they get you. It's like, it's just one more. It's just one more. Come on. The sleeping competition in Montenegro. I don't know what that is. Europe for a whole month and went to like 10 countries. Yep, that's the way to do it. Cause it's like when in Europe, like you gotta do it all. When I went with my family, we did Lisbon, Rome, and then Milos in Greece, and then we also had a day in Athens. But I'm like, there's still so many places I haven't seen. You have to stop buying, but you won't. Yep, literally, it's like, okay, I'm done now, no more. And then you see a listing come up, and it's something you've wanted for a while. It's like, wow, I have to. Only been to Paris, Rome, and then the Adriatic coast. Ooh, the Adriatic coast is really pretty. But yeah, my sister's been to Paris. I haven't been there, but Rome is super cool, but Rome is a lot. Rome is overstimulating. Colosseum, literally like one of the coolest things ever, like ever, ever. But Rome is it's a lot on brain stimulation. It's a lot happening. So I definitely needed the Greek island getaway after that just to reset. US have a competent railroad system like Europe challenge impossible. Literally, like, is it that hard? Is it that hard? Can we not get one high-speed train? Like, even asking a city to have a competent railroad system is too big of an ask in this country. Walking around Paris is the best. I remember my sister loved it a lot. She speaks French really well. She's minoring it in college. I think it's more like a laziest person competition. That's so funny. What's it like living in America if you don't have a car? Um, it depends on where you are. Like if you're in like downtown Chicago, most people don't have cars. Like our railroad system there is like passable. And most of the city is pretty walkable. But that is not the case for like 99.9999% of America. Like LA is like the super big city you think of all the time. You can't get anywhere in LA by walking or by public transport. Like the public transportation, like you can't take it. It's not safe. And then if you want to drive anywhere, it's going to take 2 hours. So I don't like LA, but I go there a lot because I have a cousin who lives in LA, and then I have family who lives in Orange County. I love Orange County, but I could not live in LA. But I'm a suburb girl. I love the suburbs. I love having a car and being able to drive in my place, drive wherever I want to go, and not have to deal with city traffic and like have space between houses. The Taiwanese night market for street food is legendary. Would you be able to enjoy eating random stuff there? I wouldn't be able to eat, like, anything savory really, I can never have because that's always gonna have garlic and onion in it, but sweet stuff usually ends up being okay because it's just, like, stripped carbs with, like, nothing in them. So, like the wheel cakes and stuff like the filled waffles, like, with red bean or, like, black sesame, like, I can do those. Incredible, especially from a night market, I can't even imagine. Like, I got some of that from a Taiwanese or a Chinese night market when I was in Australia. Still one of the best things I've ever eaten, and it's been, like, 7 years. Driving in Italy was quite exciting. Dude, I could not even imagine driving a car in Rome. The streets there were crazy. There's no rules. There's no rules in those cars. Like, even being a pedestrian, you don't matter. The cars don't care. To be fair, you were in Europe for the whole Rolling Courts Europe tour last year, 13 shows? No way. That's, like I think it's always so cool when people, like, have the opportunity to, like, just go tour to, like, all of the tours of their favorite group. If you ever get the chance, go see Baby Metal. Yes, I did actually react to one of their songs on my Patreon in one of my random live performances, and I really liked it. I definitely wanna check out some more of them. They came to Chicago last year, and I thought about going, but then it fell on a day where I had something else, so I was sad, but hopefully they come back because I would definitely really enjoy that show. One of your favorite things about Seattle is all the public transit uses the same system, even the ferries. Oh, that is nice. Like in Chicago, there's like a separate train system for inside the city, and then for trains that go from the suburbs to the city. The train system that's like inside the city, I've never used. I know it's a little bit sketchier, but it's still like doable, depending on the line. And then the one that goes from the suburbs to the city is actually like really nice. You got the two-story trains. Like I get a nice seat on the top level, and then just listen to my music, vibe, looking out the window. It's nice. Yeah, egg waffles, so good. Or any like taiyaki, anything like that. Always a win. What's everyone's favorite like like Asian flavor, like stereotypical, like red bean, matcha, pandan? My favorite is black sesame, and I think it is so criminally underrated. It is so good. I love to drive in America, seems super fun with the wide motorways. I will say, driving on the highway, like, blasting your music is a fun experience, especially if you have, like, a convertible or, like, a car with big windows and you can roll them all the way down and just, like, feel the wind in your hair in the middle of summer. It's a transcendent experience. But some places are terrible to drive. Like, I have to drive downtown into the city. Like I said, I'm in the suburbs. I have to drive into downtown Chicago for one of my dance classes, and I hit rush hour during it. So it's like stop and go for just like an hour and a half. It takes me an hour and a half to get there because I hit rush hour on the way there. But on the way back without traffic, it's 25 minutes. So that tells you how bad it is. Yeah, I would actually say that, Chicago has a decently functional public transport system. There's buses too in the city, so those are pretty decent. Like, it's not the best, but I don't think it's that much worse than New York. Pandan peak South Asian flavor. It's so good. It's just like that nice light, like it's like light and refreshing, but also still sweet, but it's not too sweet, which, as you know, is the pinnacle of Asian flavors. It has to be not too sweet. Ooh, Thai tea is also really good and really underrated. Living in LA would be hard, but they get every concert pop up. Yep, they do. But then at the same time, it's LA, so it's freaking impossible to get anywhere unless you want to drive for 2 hours on a PCH. Sesame is black sesame sweet. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. Yep, ube also peak. Classic, classic. Taro also really good. I love if I get a bubble tea, I always would go for either taro or Thai milk tea. Pandan cream on coffee or matcha. Ooh, that sounds like it would be good. I can't drink coffee. I can't even drink bubble tea anymore because I can't handle the caffeine. I didn't drink soda as a child, so I never developed a caffeine tolerance. So now if I have literally any amount of caffeine at all, I'm up all night long. So I discovered that the first time I had bubble tea because I didn't realize it had caffeine in it. And then it was like 3 in the morning. I was like, why can't I sleep? And then one time I used matcha powder in my oatmeal because I was like, ooh, then I can have a matcha flavored oatmeal. It'll be so tasty. And then I was up all night. Having a highway concert in the car is so fun. Exactly. It just hits so different because you can scream the lyrics as loudly and as badly as you want, but it just gets lost to the wind. Like you can't hear yourself. No one can hear you. It's just vibes. Vietnamese coffee shop across the street from me that does a black sesame coffee. Ooh, it's so decadent and delicious. That sounds really good. Taro bubble tea, matcha or chai. Classic. You don't eat sweet, so lots of the first Asian flavor you thought of Chinese black vinegar. Great with dumplings. Ooh, I don't think I've actually had that before. I don't know if I could anymore, but sounds good. Anything with dumplings is so good. I wish you guys could try the two family secret pot sticker recipe because it is so good. Like literally the best thing ever. Obviously, I can't eat them anymore because there's garlic and onion, but the memories of them are enough to sustain me because they're just that good. Every year, whenever I'm with my cousins, we'll do like a big pot sticker assembly line and we will make, like, no joke, like 500 pot stickers and then eat them all. Here's from this year. This is before we cooked them, before we fried them. That's just one out of 4 trays that were all filled that much. And then here they are mid cooking. And then afterwards, so yummy. Yes, pineapple bun is so good, especially if it's filled with egg custard. Ooh, it's over. Those are the best. Yeah, driving downtown Chicago is the worst, but in the suburbs, like, it's fine. You took the red line from Chinatown to Belmont on the -10-degree day. Oh, no way. I would have died. Do not trust that. Mm-mm. The trains get so cold. That's terrible. Oh, yuzu. I forgot about yuzu. It's so underrated too. It's definitely getting a little bit more popular. I see it more often. We went my aunt gave my family a gift card to Nobu for Christmas, so we went to Nobu and they had this thing that was like salmon sashimi wrapped around like a yuzu like juice soaked Asian pear. Stunning, delicious. I think Nobu is overrated for the price, but when you have a gift card, like, it's fine. Um, but that was the best thing they had there. That was really, really good. If I'm tired, caffeine makes me tweak, but if I'm fine, then it doesn't have any crazy effects on me. Yeah, for me, it'll just keep me up all night, and then also since I have heart rate problems, like, I shouldn't be having it anyway, which I don't. But that chatter just reminded me that you have black fungus dumplings in my freezer. Ooh. You guys know I love mushrooms. Big fan of mushrooms. I eat them every single day. Can't imagine not being able to eat onion and garlic. They are in every yeah, they are literally in like every single food ever created anywhere ever. So I mostly just cook my own food, which I'm fine with because you guys know I love a routine. Like I love doing the same things. I love my same foods. So I don't mind. And I can still eat sushi. Sushi is my all-time favorite food. So I can still have that even with my restrictions. So I'm happy. Because sushi is great because it's just like those things. That they're not doing anything to it. It's just fresh. It's those ingredients that they say it is. They don't add anything to it, and they just taste amazing. Me and my parents are going out for sushi tonight after I stream. I'm so excited. Ooh, peaches. Peaches are great. The only problem I have with peaches is that like they're so hard to get a ripe one if you want to like just buy a peach. They're always so squishy. Barbecue pork buns. I used to love those. Those are so good. Pasta filling and lubia rolling are two of the most Asian American college activities I've partaken in. Yeah, my bestie Mia, I don't know if you've seen her. She's also on Twitter. She's Filipino, so we'll do her lumpia recipe at my house also with the assembly line sometimes. Big mushroom fan, call me Mario. Real. Is the issue with onions and garlic the high FODMAPs? Yeah. I ended up getting like really bad IBS. So like there was like a year where like I could not eat like any food because my stomach was so screwed up before I figured out what I was intolerant to. And my stomach was so screwed up. Like I was so malnourished. It was really bad. Like I couldn't digest anything and I couldn't figure out what the problem is. And then I became a nutritionist and figured it out on my own. And now I'm healthy. Ooh, Japanese white peaches. You don't like oh, you only like soft peaches? Well, then it works. I need my fruit to, like, have that nice firmness to it. Like, there's nothing worse than when you bite into a soft grape. The most disappointing experience ever. But yeah, I figured out, like, which FODMAPs I'm intolerant to and which I'm not. So, thankfully, I'm not intolerant to the ones in mushrooms because some people are. I would be so devastated if I couldn't have mushrooms. The one that is pretty devastating is I'm somewhat intolerant to fructose, so I can't actually have that much fruit. I could do, like, a little bit of fruit. Like, at a time, I could have, like, 3 pieces of a cantaloupe in a day, like, small pieces or, like, 7 grapes, but I can't do much fruit, which is really sad because I used to eat an insane amount of fruit, which makes sense why my stomach hurt so bad when I was eating, like, multiple pints of strawberries a day and actually shouldn't eat more than, like, 3 strawberries in a day. Bao buns with grilled pork belly, classic. Ooh, fruit parfaits. I used to love a good parfait, but you guys know I got yogurt trauma now. I can't do it. But, like, the idea of a parfait is still nice. Actually, we were watching, on Tuesday, coming out on the Patreon, is Soyun Ansana's Fridge. They made peach yogurt parfaits. Oh my gosh, we're so on theme. The importance of microbiome health is so underrated. Like, for real, like, you don't know what you got until it gets taken away, and you have to figure out from scratch exactly what foods you're intolerant to. Dude, it was a process. It took, like, 2 years before I could, like, start comfortably eating normally. Like, I still don't eat, like, normally like a normal person, but now I, like, have a good routine. But it took, like, 2 years before, like, I wasn't afraid of being in excruciating pain every time I ate food. What has been your best in-flight meal? Asking because 'cause I'm hungry and they don't serve anything filling on domestic flights. Low key, there's nothing beats the Biscoff cookies, man. But I would say I haven't had anything too crazy on a flight, but my dad got to fly ANA first class, or business class a few months ago for work. Dude, he got ramen, he got sushi on the airplane. I was so jealous. I like parfait conceptually. Yes, exactly. Like a nice fresh Greek yogurt with some really tasty like granola and some fruit. Like the concept of it, beautiful. I can't eat yogurt. Like I can physically, but mentally I can't do it anymore. Yep, you get it. The Biscoff cookies. 2 years is crazy. Yeah, I've kinda gone through the ringer with my health stuff, but now, like, you don't take anything for granted anymore, and it's great. So it's like you get through the day with your stomach not hurting, and it's like, "Oh my god, it's the best day ever." So that's why I'm so easily amused and so excited about even every little thing because it's like, "Oh," even, like, a year ago today, a year ago today, I, like, actually, like, almost died last January. So we're doing great. You did A&A business class to Japan last year too? Whatever. Man, everyone's got all the good plane stories. I need to step up my plane game. I need to get business class. I need to get on the credit card point. I need to get a credit card and start stacking up points. I'm always like, "Oh yeah, I'll sign up for the points credit card soon." I think I've been saying that for 2 years now. I need to do it. After this live stream, I will sign up for the credit card to get airline points. I know what you mean. I feel so much better since I stopped drinking milk. Yeah. Like once you realize like your stomach doesn't like a food, um, and then you stop having it, it's just crazy to understand like what the absence of that pain feels like. It's like a whole new world. You want to go on Spirit Airlines just to see if it's worse than Ryanair. I threw up after I flew Ryanair to Rome. And I wasn't even in my throwing up era at that point. It was just that bad that I just threw up as soon as I got there. I've never been on Spirit though. I will never do it. Honestly, they just need to go bankrupt at this point. They've gone bankrupt like twice already. They need to give up. They need to give it up, okay? Like it's not working. They need to get You went for a flight in a B-17? No way. That's crazy. Ryanair is just a sky bus. I do like appreciate the vibes of Ryanair. Their little feud with Elon Musk is really making me laugh lately. I need to get a good miles credit card. You had the same one since graduating high school. Yes, this will be our mission. Both of us after this live stream, we will research credit cards and sign up for a good miles credit card. You just got served a half-ounce bag of Sun Chips. That's BS. What airline are you on? That's BS. Like, if you're not getting the Biscoff cookies or the Stroopwafel, what's the point of flying? What's the point of going on the plane? The vicious cycle is when you get cravings for the food that afterwards hurts you. Yeah, it's like once, like at some point, you just realize it's not worth it. And Delta, Delta sucks. There's so many people who are so like ride or die for Delta. They have so many fanboys. I don't get it. Like no one like Delta sucks. United is the GOAT. United's the GOAT. Spirit probably doesn't give anything. They barely give you a seat. No stroopwafel, might as well walk. Literally. Exactly. Yeah, United is my favorite domestic airline for sure. But I end up flying American a lot just because American basic economy comes with a carry-on and United doesn't, and I need a carry-on. Best plane experience was a cockpit jump seat on BA 747. What? Oh yeah, you said you used to work for like Emirates, right? So you got all the cool plane stuff. Oh, I'm so jealous. I did get to see in a cockpit once when I was like really young because we got like delayed somewhere, so the pilots let people come into the cockpit. The only cool thing Delta has ever done with those training cards. I remember seeing some of that when I was watching some of Jeb Brooks' old videos. Best plane experience was WestJet because the flight attendant was too nice. I wasn't used to that level of customer service. The customer service is definitely like what can really make or break the experience. Because I mean, for the most part, a lot of the airlines aren't going to be that different. But when you get those flight attendants that just really care, like it makes such a difference. JetBlue holiday. I've seen so many people talk about that, but I think the meme originated on TikTok, and I don't have TikTok, so I know the reference, but I actually don't know what it means. I felt bad because I wasn't in any particular need. I was just wasting the guy's time. I feel like I don't know when like flight attendants or service workers in general, like when they feel appreciated and they feel like they're helping, like I feel like that's what really makes their day. Even if you feel like an inconvenience, if they feel like they're actually able to help and make a difference, that's what really makes their day. Alaska Airlines. I've never flown Alaska, but I always hear the best things about Alaska. Uh, I have a friend who flies them all the time, and like everyone says, Alaska customer service is on top. It is budget vacation planning, but kind of means anything sus or shabby now. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, in terms of airlines I've flown, let's see, I flew like domestically, I've just flown the boring ones. Internationally, I've flown TAP Air Portugal on accident because our United flight ended up getting canceled, so we got rebooked onto TAP. I flew Ryanair. What did we fly from? Oh, Aegean, and then Olympic Air. That's probably like my craziest. It's not that crazy of a story with flying. Is when I was flying from Athens to Milos, which is the Greek island we were flying to. It's just like a 40-minute flight, but then like half an hour in, like they turned us around and flew us back because there was some type of problem. But like with the language barrier, like we couldn't understand what the problem was. So to this day, I have no idea what happened with the plane, that we were almost there and they had to turn around and bring us back and put us on a different plane. So I'm always so interested what happened. And then when I was in Australia, we flew EasyJet, which is their budget airline, and we flew Virgin. Yeah, we flew Virgin. Maybe I think we also flew Qantas actually, because we went EasyJet to Cairns, Virgin to Sydney, Qantas to Melbourne, and then United back. Air France flight actually had a good meal and the goodie bag of earpods and sleep mask and economy. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Like American Airlines, like not like North American Airlines, just like the standard is so much lower than Europe and Asia. So many people are annoyed by the Jet2 holiday meme because they couldn't stop hearing it in TikToks, but I don't have TikTok. Yeah, exactly. Like I TikTok, I don't believe in TikTok. Air France was good. So was Alitalia. Food was good on both of them. I bet. Stroop cannot go wrong with the Stroop house tap. It was okay. Like since we were rebooked onto it on the last second, my seat was really bad, and there was like something structural underneath the seat in front of me. So I didn't have any leg room underneath the seat in front of me. So I was just super squished. And it was on the A330, which I don't like. But like the seat back entertainment and stuff, like it was all nice. I don't remember the meals. I think because it was like an overnight flight, so we were just sleeping most of the time. I probably slept through it. But like the seat back entertainment was actually like a really nice screen. Like the seats were pretty decent for economy. Um, I remember because the seat back screens, like they had like a relaxation mode, so you could put like an aquarium on the screen, and it was fun. Travel must have been hard for you with stomach issues. People who can eat anything have strong bladder. Yeah, I cannot sleep on planes. Like I try so hard, but I can't do it. It's terrible. And I also have the world's smallest bladder, so I'm like, just give me the aisle seat for all of your everyone else's sake. Oh yes, Jetstar, EasyJet. I got them confused because I think they're both orange. Um, yes, it was Jetstar. Um, but yeah, anytime I'm on a plane, I'm like, just give me the aisle seat. It will be better for all of you involved because I'm up like every 2 hours going to the bathroom. So most of the time when I travel, like I bring a large stash of my own food to cook or like snacks to have in emergencies when there's not something that I can eat. Um, when I went to Australia, I didn't have stomach issues yet, so that was nice. I could eat everything there. But when I went to Europe, it was interesting because in Rome, like because they do like everything is like made from scratch fresh, they actually don't automatically use garlic and onion in like their pizza and stuff unless you get like a specifically garlic pizza. So I was actually able to eat pizza in Rome, and I haven't had pizza in 6 years otherwise. So that was crazy. But then in Greece, I couldn't eat anything. So I was living off of like some old packs of like unseasoned ramen and granola bars the whole time. Actually, on my flight to O'Hare last Thursday, the pilot diverted 3 times. Each time he went out to Lake Michigan, the turbulence went crazy. This was a terrible weekend to travel, low key. That's rough. 3 times is crazy. Oh, see, I'm actually okay. Planes are okay, even crappy ones. It's most airports I don't like, especially Atlanta. I'm actually the opposite. I don't like being on a plane, despite how much I love planes. I don't like being on them. They're so uncomfortable, and the pressure messes with me too. But airports, love being in the airport. I love walking up and down the airport, looking at all the planes. Like I'll walk like 3 miles in the airport before my flight. But I've never been to Atlanta. I have heard it's very widely hated because it's so busy and badly organized. I like the slight extra space of an aisle, but hate the cart traffic. Yeah, like if they accidentally hit your foot, it sucks. But you also get the little bit of extra space, so it's worth the trade off. Aisle seat gang, rise up. Exactly, exactly. Okay, so speaking of small bladder, I have to go to the bathroom. So I'll let you guys look at my concert banner door. It's got some new additions since last time. So you guys have lots of new stuff to look at. You can also study your Korean. When I'm doing yoga, I'll look at my door and practice my Korean by reading my posters. Welcome back. So glad you guys like my green walls, my turquoise green walls. I picked that color when I was like 13. I still stand by it. I think it's fun. It adds whimsy. It's like between a mint and a turquoise. Had an 8-hour wait in Shanghai last year due to delay. Ooh, that was rough. Can't keep you. Yeah, I definitely would not want to be that long at a airport. I had when I went to Australia, we went to Sydney and then connected to Cairns, but it was a 9-hour layover. And since we were on the budget airline for the next flight, they wouldn't let you pass security until 2 hours before. So we were stuck in the baggage claim for 7 hours. Couldn't even see any planes from there. It was just a baggage claim. It was terrible, especially after being on a plane for 17 hours. I remember your bagel cheese tuna dinner in Vegas. Canned sardines. I've actually never tried canned sardines. Maybe I should. Because I like every other fish, like tilapia, tuna, salmon, all staples in my diet. I'm functionally pescatarian, like not for any like particular ethical reason, just because I'm either intolerant to or don't like meat. um, I'm actually ended up being severely intolerant to chicken, to the point where it might be an allergy because that's not FODMAP related. But I like the last time I ate chicken, I thought I was gonna die. Like that's the second worst pain I've ever been in my life. Crazy. And then I just don't like beef or like burgers or that stuff. So I just eat a lot of fish. Was Vegas busy with tourists? I heard resort fees were putting people off. It was pretty busy. I'm sure it's probably worse during more peak times since not a lot of people travel the middle of January. But it was also Martin Luther King Day weekend, so I think people had long weekends too. So it was pretty busy. Like walking on the strip, when I walked to get dinner with my friend, oh my god, there were so many people. It it was very Vegas. The strip is very overstimulating. Like you would never catch me there for any other reason than for Taman and Bacon, but they could get me there. But my hotel wasn't horribly expensive, honestly. I was kind of expecting worse, and especially with how big it ended up being, I think it was a pretty good deal. Had unbelievable food poisoning from kangaroo once. Threw up blood. Turns out you can't have kangaroo rare. Oh my god. That's terrifying. Throwing up blood, you gotta think you're about to die. You had salmon yesterday, one of your faves. Yes. I had salmon 2 days ago. I love having smoked salmon on a bagel. There's a bagel and fish theme in my diet, and cheese theme. There's also always a lot of cheese in my diet. Yesterday I had a grilled cheese panini for dinner, and it was delicious. Definitely love fish, but I live a long way from the ocean. Grew up by the beach and was spoiled by fresh seafood. Ooh, especially growing up surrounded by the fresh stuff, it must be hard to transition to the not fresh stuff because it's I've always lived in the middle of the country, so I'm used to the fish that we get. But then when I go to California and get the salmon there, it's ooh, this hits different. Gotta get you to an omakase one day. All right, that's okay. So our Seattle plan, we're gonna go to the Boeing Flight Museum. We're gonna go to omakase. What else is in Seattle? We're gonna go. They got hiking. Where should we hike? Smoked salmon bagel on cream cheese. Delicious, delicious. No chicken. Well, that sucks. Although it's kind of ironic because chicken breast is the stereotypical gym bro food, right? I'm totally the way that I eat is very much the chicken and rice gym bro diet, except that there's never actually any chicken included. I can't. I don't know about eggs. I don't have a problem when they're in things, but I just don't really enjoy eating eggs on their own. So it's not something I've ever really tested. Tasmania salmon fresh is so good. Oh, I'm so excited for my sushi tonight, guys. I can't wait. Fish is something that gets tastier as you get older, I think. I definitely agree. I think it's a very much acquired taste, but then once you start loving it, it's you can't get enough of it. randomly, I can't do shrimp either, which is unfortunate because that sucks. But that's okay. Like I don't love shrimp because like the texture is kind of annoying. But I thought it was something that I could eat, and then I had some when I was in Greece, and I was like, oh, this is not something that I can eat. Are you sure it's an actual chicken allergy? Could be a reaction to American chicken disinfection not happening in Europe, for example. I don't know, honestly. It could be anything. My body is just like a mess, so it's unhappy with a lot of things all the time. But I'm too scared to ever try it again to find out. Shellfish or just shrimp? I what other shellfish are there? Because I don't like clams or mussels. So I don't know if there's any other shellfish that I like regularly eat that I could even try. Fish-rich diet has contributed to the longer lifespan in Japan and other big seafood export countries. I'm gonna live forever, guys. There was also like something that like someone like a study that someone sent me once that said like pole vaulters have like an average like 7 year longer lifespan above average. So I'm gonna live forever. Okay, then no, it's not shellfish because I can do crab and scallops. I love crab and scallops, except for the crab that I got in Vegas in my sushi. It was so disappointing. Like, actually, the worst crab I've ever eaten. It was so dry. It tasted like nothing. Like, it wasn't even just like, oh, this is kind of disappointing. Like, it's not that good. It was like this. I actively dislike eating this. It was so sad. Didn't like rock melon, so also didn't want to try mango because it's a similar color. I was missing out. Mango is so good. Lobster. I might be intolerant to lobster. But that like I had a really bad reaction after eating lobster once, but it was also with other things. So I don't know. But I think crab is superior anyway, so I never feel the desire to eat lobster, especially when crab is usually cheaper too. You're gonna live forever to keep dancing. Like we're gonna live forever, like the Baby Monster song. Exactly. Baby Monster reference. Some crab is just fish paste anyway. Yeah, I think fake crab and real crab are both good. It was real crab that I had in Vegas. That was why I was so disappointed because I wasn't originally gonna get the crab roll, but then it was real crab, and I was like, well, I can't resist real crab, and then it sucked. It was terrible. Isn't Vegas like 800 miles from the god? How are they even getting crabs? We get crabs here in Chicago. They got sushi. Yeah, I know a lot of sushi crab isn't real sushi, but this one was, and that's why I got it. But I still like imitation crab. But imitation crab, I would have liked better than this crab because imitation crab it's honestly fire. It's not as good as good real crab, but it low key slaps. At Jewel Osco, if you got Jewel Osco, a classic Midwest grocery store. They have this sandwich like that they pre-make at the deli, and it's a croissant with some iceberg lettuce and then imitation crab salad. Best thing ever. 10 out of 10. I love that freaking sandwich so much. And it's like imitation crab slaps. It's like I said, it's no real crab unless the real crab is bad. But it slaps. Yeah, you can transport crabs live. Love how Chinese restaurants feature champion crab as a feature for sharing. When you get that salt and pepper crab or salt and pepper lobster, everyone goes crazy. Lots of people probably get crabs in Vegas, just not the seafood kind. What's your stance on cilantro? I'm kind of neutral on it, honestly. Like I don't love it, but it doesn't taste like soap to me. Like I don't hate it, but I just don't seek it out. Like if it's on something, I'm like, okay. But it's not like, oh, this tastes so good because of the cilantro. I'm just like, all right, it's there, like cool. But yeah, I don't think it tastes like soap. I thought cilantro and coriander were the same thing. Have I had soft shell crab? I actually don't think so. I usually only have like my family will get like a king crab every Christmas to cook for our Christmas dinner. So that's usually what I have when I have crab. Or I'll have like whatever crab that they put in my sushi. But I usually don't get like tempura or soft shell crab. But I bet I would like it. But yeah, I thought I thought so. I thought cilantro and coriander was the same thing, just a different name. Are they actually different? They are, but coriander is seeds. Oh, okay, okay. If you were running Baymon, what concept would I do next? Ooh. They can do so much. I really loved the We Go Up concept and the Psycho concept. Like, I would love to take We Go Up just like even a step further and do like a full like secret agent concept. I think that would be so good. Cause like We Go Up, there was like some like secret agent vibes for like I think like it was like Ruka and Ion scenes. But I would love for them to be like a team of secret agents taking out the bad guy. And then like all leather, like studded outfits. Like, come on, come on. You have stink bugs here that kind of sound like smell like rotten cilantro. Ugh. We get stink bugs here sometimes, but I haven't. None of them have done the stink in my house. We always get them outside before they do it, so I've been marked safe from smelling them so far. But yeah, can you imagine like Baymon's secret agent concept? That would be so good. A short film MV. Exactly. Exactly. Especially like we saw Aurora's laugh at SBS. Like she can put in the acting. She can put in the acting. Her and Psycho music video and the performance, like she leveled up. She leveled up. It was so good. Have I shown you guys my Baymon albums? I got a couple of them. So I have this Asa photo card that I have on display. Look at that eyeliner. So sharp, so bold. And then I got this little drip album. It's got wait till you watch Baymanu's 7 episodes. They have good acting in those. Oh, I'm excited for those. They're coming up pretty soon. And I think with them, because there's 2 episodes as far as I'm aware, they're both pretty short. And then we can do the Idol Human Theater behind the scenes with that in the same episode too. The BTS was so interesting. Love how it was her idea and she fully committed. I need to watch that. And yes, she really committed. I got this like there's this cool holographic thing with it. CD. And then a little mini photo book. Speaking of Aurora, did you know Lee Dutton participated in a cooking show at a young age, cooking as an adult chef? Wait, I remember someone had mentioned in my comments the other day that she was in a cooking show. I need to watch that. Because I went on a tangent on one of my episodes the other day about how like I love to watch like the occasional cooking competition show. Aurora would eat up a K-drama. Absolutely. Oh, look at these boots. Okay, slay. Ace's visuals are perfect. T. You're gonna have to install a new door soon to keep up with it. Literally, it's filled up so fast. I'm gonna have to get like those double fancy French doors so I have the extra door space. We could get the folding glass door, floor to ceiling doors. Cause we're almost down to the bottom. I'm gonna have to like reorganize them too so that I can make as many as possible fit. Raw and Canyon, anything would be cool. Tom and Jerry dynamic. And then I also have this one is huge. It's literally It's literally like wider than me. Look at it's so big. Okay, guys, welcome to story time at the library. Chef vs. Kids is Aurora show. Lots of cooking on Baymont House too. Ooh, I'm excited. I love how we've been seeing so many of the groups cooking. Like we've seen NMix cook, we've seen Meow cook, we've seen Ive cook. So now we're gonna get to see Baymont cook. You could say it's monster size. Exactly. Literally, I need Baymont to come back immediately. I was too late. This thing is so big. It's perfect though, because we need to see them this big. Like, wow, this is life size. They needed to make it this big to be able to contain the amount of sleigh. Oh, there's stickers too. Aurora and Asa and Workdale. Oh, in a steak restaurant. And Ion and Asa in a perfume shop. Okay, we definitely will be watching those. Blackpink House has them cooking too, and Lisa has been cooking on stream lately. Oh, I didn't know there was Blackpink House. That would be fun to watch sometime too. There's so much variety, guys. It's crazy. I can't believe like until I started the Patreon, I'd never watched any variety. It's like a whole new world. I have content literally to last me the rest of my life. It's great. Oh, blonde Chiquita, so slay. And then here's the CD. This is so big. If you guys were a variety show, which one would you want to be on? I think, well, I guess this is kind of a no-brainer answer for me because obviously I would want to be on Workdale as a flight attendant, just like Haywan was. That would be the dream. I think Workdale seems like a lot of fun. What else? Minju's Cabinet is another fun one. Like very chill, like just fun friends vibes. Jenny runs a B&B in Italy and cooks Italian food on her episodes of My Name is Gabriel. Dang! That's fun. She pretends to be an Italian woman named Maria. Wait, alter ego? I love that. Meow's work dolls, those go up on Thursday this week. But those look super fun. They were mochi dessert chefs at like a little cafe, which was so fun. And then they were at a fried chicken restaurant. Tiramisu, say no more. Say no more. I'm in. Guys, I love tiramisu. I think you'll see this in a tangent sometime this week. It might actually be on the Meow Work Dolls tangent. But I am obsessed with tiramisu. I love tiramisu. I haven't eaten tiramisu in like a really long time. But my entire Instagram Explore page is all tiramisu. All the time. It's always tiramisu. Cause they like there's so many like crazy things they do with tiramisu now. You know they make recipes for tiramisu brownies? Crazy, crazy stuff. They got tiramisu cheesecakes, they got tiramisu layer cakes, and it's crazy stuff, man. It's crazy. There's Blackpink House, Blackpink 24365, and more. Jenny was very fun in apartment 404, and my name is Gabriel. You need to look into Korean sites. Okay. If you guys can hook me up with links, like we'll get those on. That would be fun to add to our Tuesday variety day. Lisa on Hot Ones. That one also got mentioned recently. I remember. The most insane reality show by a group is Triple S with Signal, over 700 episodes. Yeah, we are going into all of this. Not all of them, but like we're going through the whole journey of Signals, like member by member introduction on Patreon. So we got Triple S Thursdays pretty often. So far, we're on S3 now. So we just watched Jiwoo's introduction and then their trip to New York. So then This week we have Meow on Thursday, but then next Thursday we'll be doing S4's introduction. You had the most performative tiramisu matcha latte with a 24K gold laboo. You did not. That's next level performative. Tiramisu is great, but it's one of those things that tastes so different depending on where you get it. Yeah, if you get a disappointing tiramisu, it's so sad. It has to have the cream is the best part. It has to have enough cream. If you get a tiramisu where they skip on the cream, so disappointing, so sad. Rose, Lisa, Jenny on hot ones, but Jenny's was the most painful one. Oh no. But yeah, Triple S content, like I've really, really been loving that journey. So I'm excited, like we're really going back to the beginning, and it's definitely like a big undertaking, but at the same time, like it's making the journey so much more fun to actually like really get to know them and the whole storyline of just such a crazy idea of a group coming into existence. Jenny's was your favorite. I've actually never watched an episode of Hot Ones, I don't think. So I guess I might have to get introduced soon. All about the mascarpone cream. Exactly. Exactly. Rosie's was pretty funny. Lisa was just too cool. So real for her. The Apple Music extended interviews are good when they deep dive on albums. Rosie and Jenny were really interesting. I'm on Spotify, unfortunately. That's what my family plan is on. I've been starting to get a little bit into Blackpink, and I will be covering their comeback next month or this month or whenever it's happening in a couple weeks. I can never remember what day it is. But I will be doing their comeback. And I've been having fun, like slowly starting to get into some of their stuff. I think like I'm starting to become Rose biased. There's just something about her that just she feels very easy to like connect with. She feels very down to earth. And I love her voice. Oh, I have to put up the vote for this week's Patreon soon. I know Sad Punk recommended a couple things from Blackpink, and one of them was the Rose and Onu episode where they worked at the hotel. That will be fun. Yes, Aussie girl. There's a good one with Triple S where they took the whole group to perform at a ball game. It really featured what it takes to keep track of them. It was like an organized grade school field trip. Literally, like you gotta have like buses. You gotta have the whole tour buses out for them. I can't imagine like just keeping track of like meal orders and everything. Like that's like managing like a whole sports team. That's a whole military platoon. That's a small country. Sea of Hope, yes. I'm excited. This week we got a lot of suggestions for the variety voting. That's gonna be like I think almost all of them will be like new groups to the channel that we haven't done a ton of before. So I'm excited. That's what's the fun part about our Tuesday variety is we really have the chance to get into some different groups that we don't usually show. Onu, Rose, Lee Soohyun, a bunch of people. I'm excited. That sounds cool. Like I loved the episode of Changing Majors with Kai and Chaeryung where they worked at a hotel. That was so funny. I love all of Blackpink, but maybe Lisa a tad bit more. I had the privilege to see Lisa perform in Crazy Horse Paris. Only a few people could see it, so there's a lot of untrue rumors. She's a really, really good performer. Like I've been watching some of the Lily films. It's crazy how good her dance is. Like she's like a pro dancer level, and it's just like she can do any style, anything, and do it so well. It's like she's like a dance chameleon. Like you tell her to do any concept and she just locks in. You watch any Chinese GGs? No, I haven't yet, actually, I don't think. But can definitely add some to like my random performance rotation on Fridays for stuff that like doesn't make it to a full channel review. Do a good Alicia Keys cover. Ooh. Alicia Keys songs are always powerful. That would be a good song for their voice. XG vlogs are fun. They have one in Chicago, and they were raving about Chicago deep dish pizza. All right, we got it. We gotta watch that for sure then, because I love when idols love Chicago. The unique Chicago experience is that any concert you go to in Chicago, there will always be like a 5-minute segment where they talk about the pizza. Always, every single concert you go to. It's just inevitable because it's just that good. But Giordano's is on top. Lou Malnati's, garbage. Giordano's, that's the place to be. But I love seeing idols in my city. It's the greatest city in the world. They all need to enjoy it. So that will definitely be watching. Lisa at Crazy Horse cause rumors because Koreans sometimes don't idols to be too sexy, but Lisa embraces her sensual side and does what she wants. Yeah, that makes sense. Like the Korean standard can be like very they can be very like strict about it sometimes, but I like when idols are just able to do what they want and express themselves the way they want. A20 May is probably the biggest Chinese GG. Okay. I'll check out something from them. If you have any specific recommendations, let me know. Deep dish pizza is not really pizza though, it's a casserole. Deep dish pizza is what pizza was always meant to be. It is the next evolution of a pizza. Worked till hate one in Seoul. Yes, that one got recommended a lot. Where they do like the army cook, I think it was the military chefs. So I definitely want to watch that for sure. Reality shows when Lisa learns a choreo in an instant is crazy. It's crazy. Like her and like Kai and like Chae-ryung, like they can just watch it like one time and then do it perfectly. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't. It's crazy. What is your opinion on deep dish pizza? If it's from Giordano's, one of the best foods ever created. If it's from Lou Malnati's, garbage. I can't eat it anymore, but when I could, incredible. Like that, I love cheese. I love cheese. And when you have that amount of cheese on a pizza and it's melty and it's stretchy and it's perfect, and then the crust is like it's the best. The crust is so good. Like Lou Malnati's crust sucks, and that's why their pizza, the whole pizza sucks, and they also just like do it differently, which is another reason why it's bad. But the Giordano's crust alone is like one of the best things ever created by a restaurant. And then you get the sauce, like the fresh tomato sauce, and mushrooms as always, like the number one topping. Perfection. Croissant pizza. I never tasted croissant pizza. That's a crazy concept. I like always wonder like what that would be like because it's like Papa John's had it. Wow, I didn't know that. Because it's like when you think about it at first, you're like sweet pizza. That doesn't make sense. But then if you think about it, it's like cheese goes on pastries pretty often. Tomatoes can lean sweet if you want them to. Like they have like that like fresh like fruity sweetness. So like it kind of makes sense, you know? I feel like it would slap. I can't eat pizza anymore, so I can't verify. But I kind of think it would be good. Like you could only take like 3 bites because it would be so rich, but I think it would be good. So good to taste it. And then I bet the ASMR would go crazy. That crunch. Where Italian pizza is really different from they were. Italian pizzas they're much more like they're much more thin. They're not as crisp really. They're more like soft. It's just like it feels like a totally different food, honestly. There's not as many ingredients, which is why I was able to eat it because I didn't like spice it up or anything. Let me find some pictures. But it was good. It wasn't anything crazy, but it was very, very good. It was nice and fresh. It was like the freshness is what really set it apart. Yeah, Italian pizza tasted completely different. Yeah, I can't eat anything with garlic or onion in it, so I can't eat pizza in America. In Italy, I was able to eat pizza because they don't put garlic in it automatically. So I did get to have pizza there. So not too sad. But yeah, it is like totally different. New York pizza, the best. Yeah, I in America, Like when I was able to eat pizza, like I just never cared for thin crust. It was deep dish, or I wouldn't even bother eating pizza if it wasn't deep dish. What about pasta? Pasta's great. When I was younger, like pasta was like the only thing I ate. Like I lived off of pasta when I was little. Like from kindergarten to 8th grade, every single day I would bring pasta with Parmesan cheese to lunch for school. I would put the pasta in a thermos, and then I would have the Parmesan cheese on the side so I could put it on right when I was about to eat so it wouldn't melt throughout the day. Every single day for school for lunch, that's what I would bring to school is pasta with Parmesan cheese. Very important. Love Parmesan cheese. Seattle's food gimmick is a Seattle dog, which is just a hot dog with cream cheese and grilled onions. Hot dog with cream cheese sounds not okay. I don't like that. Chicago dog outsold. Here's some Italian pizza with a very much glare on the computer. Back on my channel, I have vlogs from Rome and Lisbon and Greece, so you guys can check them out. They're actually pretty good vlogs, in my opinion. So if you want to see all of those trips, I do have them vlogged. There was one pizza I got there. This one had like fresh mozzarella on it with basil. This was very tasty. It's really the cheese that's the most important part. I love cheese. Watch the show with Ayan and Jujin. With Eugen. I have this in my watch later, actually. I am fangirl. They had croissant pizza on it? No way. Okay, definitely we'll need to watch that for both the crossover of our faves and for the croissant pizza now. Now I have a double vested interest. Italian pizza's thin crust, limited ingredients. Yep. It's the ingredients that make the difference. Like the crust just tastes like totally different because they make it so differently. They're a lot smaller than like the typical American pizza. So it was like you could eat most of one and it was like still like a light meal. It doesn't make you feel like gross afterwards. Like American pizza can be very heavy. I am fangirled so hard. I love when there's like shows like that, like when Soyun was on Sana's fridge and she's just in love with her, fangirling out the whole time. It's so fun. Hot dog with cream cheese sounds ick, but I'd probably try it once. Yeah, like you sometimes you gotta try the gimmick, just to see what it's like. That's what I was like with Dubai chocolate. I was like, there's no way it can possibly be that good for the hype to be this crazy and for it to be that expensive. But it is that good. It really is that good. It's really good. So that's unfortunate because it's expensive, but oh my god. Dubai chocolate is really that girl. So I see why the trend it's really not even a trend anymore. It's been going on so long. It's just like a staple flavor now because it's just that good. It's crazy. What's your favorite travel destination you've been to in terms of food that you ate? See, like it's kind of unfair because I developed stomach problems after I went to Australia, but before I went to Europe. So in Australia, like when I was on the coast, I got to have some of the best sushi that I ever had. I had this roll, and I remember there was salmon, but there was also lychee on it, and it was so good. And then Australia is great because they also like they're nearby Asia, so there's a lot of Asian culture that goes there, and so the Chinese bakeries there, amazing, so good. So like Australia is definitely like where I remember enjoying the most food. But like when I was in Europe, like I had a much more limited diet, so it's kind of unfair because like my family, like Greece, their favorite food ever by far, whereas I could eat nothing in Greece. But my family became addicted to Greek food. They loved it. This reminds me, I visited a Pizza Hut in Hong Kong, and it was like fine dining, sit down restaurant, more varied toppings like seafood. It was crazy. If you can try a Taiwanese Pizza Hut, I've actually like heard of that. Like Pizza Hut and like KFC, like over there, are like very like highly regarded. don't even really like pistachios, and I like it. Yeah, like, I don't care for pistachios that much either, but, uh, whatever they did with the Dubai chocolate, they had the vision. It's the perfect combination. Because it's like, if it was peanut butter or almond butter, it would be too salty and too overpowering, but the pistachio is mild enough. When I was younger, when I was in like elementary school, my friend would always get pistachios like sent with her from her parents as a snack, and we wouldn't eat the pistachios, but we would just suck on the shells, like just to get the salt out of them, and we would just like suck on them all day long. The Dubai food scene is great if you get to go sometime. I mean, they got the chocolate down, and that's the most important food group, chocolate. The Dubai chocolate fad went too crazy to the point where strawberries with Dubai chocolate on it is like $20 to $30. That's ridiculous. I would never spend that much on it. Um, I only get like if it's like on sale, or like Crumble Cookies made a Dubai chocolate cookie this week. That was fire. That was fire. Pizza Hut used to be sit down restaurant in the US when I was young. It wasn't fine dining, but candles on the tables and real plates. I remember when I was in like elementary school, I really liked the Pizza Hut breadsticks. Like something about that seasoning mix on top of them really just it really hit it off with like third grade me. Ooh, Vietnamese bakery scene. I bet that's so good. You had boba as a topping on pizza in Taiwan? That's crazy. Low-key valid. I'm kind of intrigued. I don't know how I would feel about that mix of textures. But I guess the amount of chewiness in a boba, like if you really think about it objectively, isn't that different to the amount of times like it takes to chew a pizza. So I guess it would kind of work. The flavors, I'm not entirely sure about that. But that's interesting. That's interesting. I need more water. Salmon and capers pizza. I hate capers. I do not like capers. I do not like olives. Like whenever I go to like a breakfast place and they have like a smoked salmon bagel and it has capers, capers ruin everything. I had to work in Puerto Rico for a few months and I found some really great food there. Tried so many different places. Weird thing is when I came home to Pennsylvania, I found a PR bus with the best PR food. That's awesome though to have it back at home too. Then you never have to miss it. I would love to go to Puerto Rico sometime too. It looks beautiful there. Ooh, also, honestly, I need to take a trip to the Caribbean sometime too. Like Aruba is supposed to be beautiful, the Virgin Islands. There's so many places to go. We had amazing salmon pizza in Japan. I would be down to try a salmon pizza. I would eat salmon on anything. I love salmon. Speaking of pizza, pineapple on pizza. See, I like wouldn't order pineapple on pizza. Like I'm a mushroom pizza girl, but I think pineapple on pizza is valid. Like I've had it before and it's honestly pretty good. I think pineapple, especially like roasted or grilled pineapple, is really good with savory stuff. Like I always get pineapple in my poke bowls or like pineapple with like a stir fry or fried rice. Incredible. So underrated. Pineapple with salmon in my poke bowls is the best. It's so good. What's your guess on which song XG will do for a music video off Core next? I've heard that someone in the comments said that it was confirmed that Rock the Boat is getting one next, which that wasn't one of my favorite songs on the album. So I'm like, I would have preferred one for Take My Breath, like a very beautiful light music video, or a really like fun and like unserious video for ORB, I think would be super fun. San Juan is actually gorgeous and has a European feel. That makes sense. Like it has like that European influence because of like colonialism or whatever. Sorry. But I've definitely like seen like the like architecture and like the colors can definitely be similar to like the areas in Europe. Food in New Zealand is so diverse. We basically get everything. Auckland is one of the most diverse cities. Oh, cool. I always wonder, like, especially like on like island nations like that, like what the food is like, especially since like the supply chain is so much harder to get things there with. But looks like you guys got it down. Not a huge pineapple on pizza fan. Don't love sweet pizza, but love pineapple with pork or apples with pork. That makes sense. I don't really like pork, but I see the vision. What's your personal mushroom tier list? Honestly, I actually haven't tried that many different mushrooms. Like every day, I just saute like a box of white sliced mushrooms for myself for dinner, and I all I do is literally put them on the pan and do nothing else to them. I just move them around on a pan and salt them, and I think it's the best thing ever. So those are good. I've had shiitakes; those are good. Button mushrooms are fine. Usually, I just go for white, but if I got to get like the but or the not white but and white and button, I'd say baby Bella are fine. Usually, I just go for the white. But if they got baby Bella, like I don't have a problem with baby Bella. But yeah, I haven't really tried that many different mushrooms to be honest, just because I'm just cool with regular mushrooms, you know. Pineapple on pizza and Vegemite on toast are requirements for an Aussie citizenship. I'm not sure how I feel about Vegemite. I don't remember trying it. I remember my mom trying it and making a face. See, I don't think I've actually tried enoki mushrooms. Um, maybe at some point they were on something that I tried, but not like that I can consciously remember. But I'm sure they would be good because I've never met a mushroom I didn't like. But I've never like really branched out or tried to do anything fancy with my mushrooms because it's just like my usual staple. I just go to the grocery store every week. I buy like 6 things of mushrooms. Mushrooms and spinach, sauteed mushrooms and spinach, I have every single day. It's called nutrient maxing. Sauteed spinach, absolute nutrient hack because it's like you can saute an entire bag of spinach and it just sautés down to like 3 bites, and then you have all of your nutrients for the entire day in 3 bites. Also, if you guys want to see my wall over here, a little tour of this. I got my Minecraft calendar. We got the Minecraft ornament, the Pop Tarts ornament. And then these drawings are from. So I used to work at a physical therapy clinic for about 3 years. And I really befriended this 2-year-old. Now she's 7, and we're still besties because I still go to that physical therapy clinic for my own physical therapy. So I see her there sometimes. She still loves me. So she made me a bunch of drawings while we were there because, like, I mean, every week since she was 2, I would see her and I would play with her while her mom got treated. So that's what all these drawings are on my wall. She made me this heart drawing. She made me a birthday drawing. She made me this drawing of us together. There's me with my green hair. And there's her, and we're playing in the flowers. And then I've got just like postcards from my friends. Like this is from my friend in Canada. This is from my boss in California. Friend from Taiwan. These are some gymnastics postcards, also from my friend from Taiwan. And then this is a drawing that I made and laminated. So that's what's going on this wall. Yeah, she's my favorite person on earth. She's so cute. We would play farm, or we would play ice cream shop. So we'd go to the ice cream shop and do my order. The ice cream shop was the bike, the recumbent bike that we would use to treat patients and do exercises on. We'd also play the cake shop, the donut shop. We'd do drawings. So lots of fun going on. Around here, people hunt wild mushrooms in the woods, chicken in the woods, morels, chanterelles. See, mushroom hunting is crazy because it's like there are some mushrooms that like you can eat and that's awesome, and then like how do you tell between that and the mushrooms that'll kill you or the mushrooms that'll make you high? It's a dangerous game, but props to mushroom hunters because that's cool. How long is your stream now? We've been going for 2 hours and 10 minutes. And I've drank like 20 ounces of water. These streams always keep me hydrated because I'm talking for so long. I gotta drink my water. And then I also have to go to the bathroom midstream because of it. But you guys know I always say stay hydrated. So if you haven't been drinking your water during this stream, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. Go get a drink of water. Come on. But how has your guys' January's been? What's been the highlight of your January? Obviously, you guys know mine because you saw my vlog. I mean, seeing the Sphere and the Janet playing and Taman and Bacon, crazy. Time for a mushroom omakase experience. That's my dream. That's my dream. I would love that. Unironically, that's my dream. Rock the Boat seems to be a polarizing track. The chorus didn't hit for me, but other parts were good. Yeah, like it just like I didn't think it was a bad song, but it just like didn't like hit for me, you know? Especially when there were tracks like Take My Breath right after it, which just that one so good. I've been listening to that one a lot. Ooh, yeah, Twice in Oakland. You won. You won. They're so good. My highlight was going to a friend for her birthday and just having fun walking and driving around. That like chill January, like chill like birthday of just like hanging out, going for a walk, going for a drive. Like that's the dream. Like that's what I do on my birthday. Like I just love like a nice chill day. Like I'm not like a big party like person. Like I just like to go hang out outside. I mean, you guys saw what I did in Vegas, so I think that shows you what my personality is like. What you buy expensive K-pop things. Honestly, most of my K-pop stuff isn't too expensive since I buy secondhand. Usually, it's like I usually just buy things for $10 or less. So the most expensive things end up being my ITZY albums since I pre-order those right when they come out. So those will tend to be like $30 to $40 with shipping since they're brand new, and I'll pre-order the signed versions. Oh, I got some new signed ITZY stuff, so let me show you. Both days of Twice in Seattle. I remember you telling us about that. Oh, so lucky. Do I listen to Unis? They're coming to North America. I actually don't. I should maybe check them out then because I'm always down to go to a concert, even if like I only know them a little bit and I only like three songs. Like I'm always down to go to a concert. Like that's what I did with Triple S. Like I had just discovered them, and like I didn't know anything really about them, and I was like, oh, they're coming soon. Let me go to this concert, and now I love them. Who's my old bias? This girl right here, Leah, and Taman for male idols. But yeah, I got this signed Leah. And then here's my signed Yeji. I got recently. My friend sent it to me because he had a duplicate. The Born to Be photo shoot was so good. And then this is my new one. I just got this because I traded with someone. We got signed Tunnel Vision Chaeryeong. Look at her. Look at her. Stun. Highlight of January, not freezing, we're butt off. Whatever, no need to brag. Lots of great cycling, running, and beach weather. Ooh, that's so nice. Like, just outdoor active activities are always the best. For me, I'm not a runner. My ankle's screwed up. I wear this ankle brace literally 24/7 all of the time because I have to. Because I like low key broke it and then didn't do anything about it and kept pole vaulting. So don't recommend doing that, but it was worth it. Yes, Leah Old Bias Gang. Love her so much. Just read a Forbes article and Simon, the CEO of X Galaxy, said the producer said they have plans to move to the USA. Ooh, get to see a lot more of them. I would love that. Your highlight is lame. The VP of operations at your company who didn't get along with got fired. Let's go. Get the losers out of there. Surviving January was a highlight. I hate winter. Real. It's so hard to survive the winter sometimes. And surviving is always a win. It always is. So I'm proud of you. Do you guys want to see the video of me breaking my ankle? It's not graphic. And I'm going to show you anyway. It's not a question. XG needs to base in LA. Would love to see some XG X Girl Set collabs then, with them both being based in LA. I'm really liking Girl Set after their latest release. Highlight for Jam would have been omakase with your cousins today, but that's so sad. Hopefully you can reschedule. Hanging out with cousins is the best. I absolutely love my cousins. Like, it's always the highlight of the year when my cousins and I have our trips together. And omakase too. Oh, I'm so sad for you. So, yep, I got rejected. And then, so under here, inside this blocked off area is a metal box. It's like diagonal, and it's where you put the pole. And that's what I fell into. So I fell like 6 feet, landed just on my ankle in the tilted metal box. And then I competed the next weekend and made it a lot worse. So then my coach banned me from our next meet, but then he let me compete afterwards because I wanted to. So it was okay. It's not that big of a deal now. Like it hurts after dance class if it's a class where I don't wear shoes because like for jazz and contemporary you don't wear shoes. For jazz funk you do. So it doesn't hurt after jazz funk, but like with classes where I'm not wearing shoes and I do anything on the floor, like my ankle will hurt pretty bad, but it's not that big of a deal. I did pole vaulting. Yeah, I pole vaulted in all of high school and then for 3 years in college. So there I am. There's my media day pictures, and there's me pole vaulting. And then, do I have any track medals on here? This is one of my medals from track in high school. The rest of these are gymnastics. And then here's a couple more pole vault pictures. There's me and my teammate on media day. We were slaying. And then there's me and my coach, just a candid. I thought it was cute. When was that injury? That was 2023. Right? I'm pretty sure. Or was it 2022? Hold on. Yeah, okay, wait. I think 2023 is right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was 2023. Almost exactly 3 years ago, February 4th, 2023. But I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, so like my body, like my connective tissue is messed up, so when I get injured, it doesn't heal. So that's why I like didn't really do anything about it because I knew like it wasn't going to get better. And I already had a stress fracture back from 2019 in that same foot, so it was already messed up anyway. So like whatever. I'm used to it hurting. Do I stand Everglow? They're supposed to have a world tour this year too. Hopefully they come to North America. Oh, I haven't gotten into them, but like I said, I'm always down for a concert. So give me any recommendations for them so I can start to listen to some of their music and see if I want to go. Do I still watch athletics? Not really, honestly. I never watched it very often. The main sport that I would watch is gymnastics. Gymnastics was my first love. Obviously, I've done that. I did that since I was like 4. Um, and I just enjoy watching it more because honestly, track is like it's kind of low key really boring to watch because it takes so long. Like the short sprints are fun to watch, and like hurdles are fun to watch because it's like it's fast, it's exciting, and like the end of a pole vault competition is exciting to watch. But like for the most part, it's just really long and really dragged out. So I never got super into actually watching it, other than like my own meets that I had no choice but to watch. Um, but gymnastics was what I watched a lot more of. I haven't been watching much of it this year. I kind of got burnt out on gymnastics, to be honest. So I've kind of not been paying attention this year. I think once we get back into like elite season, I might get back into watching it again. But I've been so busy too, like with both the channel and the Patreon and learning Korean and doing dance a bunch of nights a week. Like I don't have time to watch 3-hour gymnastics meets anymore. What next variety do I watch on Patreon? Okay, so Patreon scheduled this week, tomorrow, or in 7 hours. 123 I've episode 7 reaction drops. Then on Tuesday, it's Sol Yoon on Sana's Fridge. Wednesday, it is Baymon on Knowing Bros plus workout session. Thursday, it is Meow on Work Doll. Friday, is random performances. Saturday is Lily issue club with extraordinary heroes, and then Sunday is our Irene and Solgi special. So big week, really, really fun, really exciting. Have I ever tried singing or recording covers? I cannot sing. I cannot sing at all. You guys do not want to hear me sing. I have no range. I, it's not good. It's not good. We're gonna stick with dancing. Watching track sounds like watching arm wrestling 99% of the time as a referee trying to set the arm wrestlers in a fair and center position, and 1% is the actual match. Yeah, low key. Like, it's just boring. And like being at a track meet is terrible. They are like 13, like college track meets are like 13 hours long. And like for a pole vaulter, like you're actually one of the people who's doing stuff for the longest time out of that. So like we had it kind of the best because it's like we have an hour of warm up, and then like our actual competition could be 3 to 4 hours long depending on the lineup. But it's like for a lot of people, it's like if you're there for one sprint race, you're stuck at this track meet for 13 hours so that you can run for 12 seconds. Terrible. Terrible. You've been super busy. It's pretty great having back from adversity. Thank you. It's really exciting. Just like reflecting back on it, especially like with it being the new year and now like getting to have the milestone of going down to one infusion a week. Because like thinking back on it, like at this time last year, like literally within the span of a month, I came very close to death twice. I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't even sit upright for like 20 minutes without like just feeling like I was gonna throw up. When I went to my first Taman concert in February last year, I had to bring crutches just so that I could stand because I needed to have something to lean on and support me because otherwise I couldn't stand up for it. And then this year, like I went to a Taman concert again and I solo traveled there to freaking Vegas. I stood the whole time. I enjoyed the whole concert. I remember the whole concert. Like I don't really remember the one from February because I was doing pretty badly. I was having a lot of blood sugar issues too, so it was really screwing up with my cognition. So we're doing great now, and it's just crazy. So it's just like every day, like you just enjoy everything so much more because it's like everything is so exciting. Like just the fact that I can sit up and talk to you guys for 2 hours is something I couldn't even imagine doing a year ago. So everything is so exciting. It's so much fun. So that's why I'm like always super like amused and super excitable because everything is cool. Everything is awesome. I'm like a 5-year-old again who's learning what it's like to experience being alive for the first time. At least getting incrementally better. Like it's not literally still fractured on X-rays, right? No, it's like it was like both of them were like very small, like stress fractures, so they would only show up on MRIs anyway. So it's like it's still like there on like the MRI level, but it's like whatever. You just live with it. So happy you're doing great in comparison to before. You are now like a superhero, literally, like it's crazy. It really is. It's just insane. I feel like the best ever every single day. Like, oh my God, I can do all these things. I can do everything. So I have to do everything. It makes everything so much more exciting. Good to make the most of it while you can, but don't push yourself too hard. Yes, I definitely do a lot better at making sure to listen to my body and pace myself now, especially after I got mono too. That definitely was a big reality check. So that definitely made it even more like you have to still take care of yourself. You have to intentionally make time to rest because otherwise it comes back to bite you. So how'd you handle breaking down a BMV with no color? LL. Still remember when that dropped? We lost over Rami. Dude, Rami rapping, that was lit. And you know, what's crazy is that like I didn't even like have to try extra hard to find things to break down with there being no color because it was still so perfectly detailed, so perfectly styled, so perfectly set up, and the storyline so perfectly told that like the fact that there was no color to analyze like never even crossed my mind because it was just so well produced that way. It's crazy. They're just so good. And I got so obsessed with that song after I discovered the music video. Like it didn't hit for me the first time I heard it, but then after watching the music video, I got it. It has like 100 listens just this month now on my Spotify. How high did I jump in pole vault? I wasn't that good at pole vault. To be fair, I was like literally actually dying. I had to go. My last year of pole vault was when I developed POTS, so I didn't know like what I had until, or like my last 2 years was when I developed POTS, and my symptoms got really bad. So we were like had to figure it all out like while I was still competing, and I was like, I'm not giving it up. Like I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. Like I'm very stubborn and very determined to do the thing if I want to do it. And I was like, I'm not letting like my body take away the thing that I love when I only have this time to do it. So I still competed. The highest I jumped was about like a little bit less than 10 feet. So like 9'9" or 9'10". What was it in meters? I think 290 in meters, 2.9 meters. But yeah, so the fact that I survived was the accomplishment, but it does like it always sucked that I was never able to reach my potential because my body was literally trying to murder me the entire time. I had to go to the ER after during one of my meets once. It was terrible. Literally like this random ER in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. Ridiculous. Do I have a balcony? I do not. But I always think having a balcony would be so cute. I have a backyard though, so it's okay. It's refreshing hearing your positive outlook and appreciating all the small victories along the way. Thank you. I like it's hard like to think about like all the things that I had to go through, and like it was definitely like a difficult time in my life, but at the same time like it really does make you appreciate every single little thing just all the more. And so like in the end, like I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it's like a part of my life. Like there are like I wish it didn't happen. I didn't have to go through it, but then at the same time I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't go through that. So in the end I think it's a good thing, and it just brought me to where I am today. And like a lot of the big reason why music like is so important to me and means so much to me is that like when I was really sick, like I could barely do anything. I could barely leave the house. Like the thing that was like always had something to look forward to was like new music releases, new drops, new albums. Like watching performances was something that like was super entertaining for me. Even when I couldn't do it, I could still like get that enjoyment through watching the expression of music through movement in K-pop dance performances. And then when I finally started to get my infusions and started to feel better, that was when I started to dance, because it was something that I could do, like learn by myself on my own terms with like what little energy I had at first, and slowly like start be able to build up when I got more energy and got better enough to like actually start being more intense with it. So like in a way, like dance has kind of been a symbol of like my improvement with my health too, because I started it when I started having the ability to do it. Rami will definitely get to rap more. This new album is gonna be fire. Dude, I cannot wait for their next album release. It's gonna be so good. I like my first comeback with all 7 of them. I can't wait. It's gonna be so exciting. YG knows how to make videos and use a budget. Dude, they really, really do. And I was not familiar about their game until I got into Baby Monster, because like I said, I was never super into Blackpink, though I definitely need to go back and watch some of their stuff. I have a few Blackpink throwbacks planned in my schedule. I need to bring my water bottle over here. But like when I watched the We Go Up music video, like you saw me, like my mind was blown. And they put the full budget into like all the performance videos too, which I love. Like the transitions especially, like they do it better than any other label. Like them and SM definitely have the best music video production in the game, although JYP has definitely stepped up a lot this year. So it's great to see. And it's just so much fun to just start to appreciate everything more and more the longer I've been a reactor. Um, like you just become more attuned to things. One of the great things about new MV drops is that we have your breakdowns to look forward to. Oh, that makes me so happy. I get so excited. And like, especially for the XG one, like their production always blows my mind. Like, it's just so cool, especially like those frame by frame shots. Like, I was so excited like watching those because it's just crazy, like all that goes into it for things that just they show on screen for just a second. And so then like when we react and we really break it down and analyze, like we actually get the opportunity to really appreciate every shot. And then I get to help you guys like appreciate all those shots too. That makes me so happy. I thought it was pretty cool that Click Clack and Drip are connected. Yes, so that performance reaction is going up this week. I'll tell you guys my YouTube schedule for the week. So we have Soul Yoon's birthday special going up tomorrow. On Tuesday, my reaction to Isna's Mamma Mia music video, which is actually like a super old reaction. Because I was originally doing it as a one-off, but then I decided I actually wanted to deep dive them, but I didn't have the time to do a full deep dive at that time. But now I finally do. So this music video reaction is from like 4 months ago. So it'll be a real throwback with my hair color. And then also Idol is releasing their mono video that night or that day, I think. So I'll react to that when it comes out. On Wednesday, we have NMIX's Roller Coaster music video reaction. Thursday, hopefully, if the XG choreo is out, if the performance video is out, then that's when I'll do that. Friday is the Baby Monster exclusive performance video for Billionaire, and then the special performance video, the connected ones for Click Clack and Drip. Friday is now Mamma Mia Studio Chuman dance practice. Friday is Baymon. Saturday is Isna. And then Sunday is the I've listening party. And Monday is NMIX's Roller Coaster choreography. Did you take any film classes? The way you break things down makes me think you have studied cinematography in some way. What's actually crazy is that I haven't at all. All of my schooling was very, very science based. I never took any arts classes. Like the most I took was like a ninth grade photography class where we just took pictures and developed the film. But other than that, like everything has been very much science based for me. My degree was in exercise science and biomechanics, so that's why I'm able to break down choreos the way that I do and really go into like how each muscle is making their body move in the way that it does and why certain moves are extra impressive because of the way that the anatomy of the body contributes to that. But I've actually never taken any film classes or anything. It's just like been a personal interest and then things that I've become more attuned to as I've watched music videos. And I'm a very detail oriented person. I'm very much like, I love to focus in on the small little things. I love to obsess over every detail and recognize patterns and analyze storylines. So that's really just where it comes from, is just my own personal enjoyment of watching music videos and just learning to love the little details and focus on them because that's what stood out to me. And then so when I started reacting, like it was crazy because I was like, oh my God, like nobody's ever cared about the colors of this music video before, but now people actually care when I point it out. Because I'd always go crazy about like styling and stuff, and it's just like I don't have anyone to talk to about this. No one cares about the outfits that Itzy wore in the first half of the Untouchable music video. Now all of you guys care, and it's so much fun because we get to go into everything. And the more I like, even just the few months I've been reacting, like I'm sure you guys can tell, like I feel like I've definitely gotten better at noticing certain things and knowing what certain details to focus in on and all of that. And imagine I'll keep getting even better this year and next year, and it's just so much fun. My medical file must be crazy. Oh yeah, my medical file scares doctors. I have made multiple physical therapists question their entire careers when they tried to treat me, and it didn't work. Yeah. But my medical record, a novel. Crazy stuff in there. Someone should do a study on me. They would be able to find some crazy things because some unexplainable things have happened to me. I have a specialist for my POTS and EDS, which are two rare diseases. So like she specializes in these two rare conditions, and she still called me one of her special patients. Like that is so music, new Itsy or old Itsy? New Itsy. I like Untouchable, Born to Be, two of the best songs ever created. Girls Will Be Girls, absolutely love. Kiss and Tell, love. Tunnel Vision, DYT, love. Imaginary Friend, love. Like I love all their old stuff too, but the new stuff, it just hits even more. Did you watch the intros for YG's new group Next Monster? I haven't yet, but they are on my schedule for this month. I'm gonna do them after I finish my Baemon deep dive, so that we can still like continue on the Baemon journey just a little bit more. Psycho MV, one of the best music videos ever. That was one of my favorites that I've ever broken down. That was one of my favorite reactions I've ever done. Especially that part in the music video where I think it's Parita has the knife, and when we went frame by frame on it, like the knife, it like goes red, and then it flashes her reflection just for a second, and then it flashes up in fire, and you could only notice it in the frame by frame. That was like the coolest thing ever. It was such a good music video. Hi, beautiful. Just want to pop in and say hi. I'm going to go watch the Seahawks game now. Love your YouTube and your Patreon. But can I ask what your ethnic background is? What kind of your... So I'm so sad the Bears aren't still playing, but whatever. We made it farther than I ever could have expected. I am half Taiwanese. So we're a Asian gang. I'm half Taiwanese on my dad's side. And then my white side, my mom is mostly Irish. So that is why I am this pale. So I got that the all the idol labels probably want me because I got the Asian facial features and then the whitest skin on planet Earth. It's terrible, but at least like I got like enough of the Asian genes that I don't sunburn in the summer. I don't get tan. I got enough of the white that I don't tan, but I don't burn either. So I'm fine with it. BM performances are basically music videos, literally. Like the production standard is insane. And they do it for all, like they have so many performance videos for most of their B-sides. It's incredible. SM makes good videos, but Hive is like the evil empire of K-pop. Amen. Especially now that got Taylor Swift's personal never scoop. Oh, they do? Ew. And the whole New Jeans fiasco. Yeah. I hate Hive. I hate Hive so much. I hate them so much. SM, like at least SM is terrible in a lot of ways, so many ways, but their production is undeniable. They got some of the best music, they got some of the best vocals, they got some of the best composition, they got some of the best music videos. Hybe, they're just gonna give you 30,000 versions of the same song. They're gonna make the song less than 2 minutes long. It's terrible. Oh, so you watch the click clack performance that goes right into the drip color performance? Yep. So that'll be going up soon. And then we also watched the Billionaire exclusive performance just because I missed it earlier. So that's a really fun video. There's so much to talk about. The styling, especially in the Billionaire video. Oh, so good. So good. But you guys will see. You guys will see. I think I said that's Friday. Yes, that's on Friday. You still don't have a chart schedule on your Patreon. I know. I've been busy. I need to get on it. I'm sorry. Do you know Yuki Giotto loves Baby Monster and has hung out with Ion? Queen, she has taste as she should. Idol is one that I'm wanting to get into. I'm definitely going to tune in for their mono release this week. And they're on one of my list as like someone to potentially deep dive later this year. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in them. You should check out Baby Monster reacting to Batter Up. Yeah, I gotta watch some of their music video reactions over on Patreon. That'd be so fun. How many change color your hair? So I've had my hair a lot of different colors. I've been dyeing it since I was in 7th grade. So over the years, I've done Like, when I was younger, I would only do, like, this much, and then, like, slowly as I got more comfortable with it, like, I've just dyed more and more of it, but I've had red, I've had purple, I've had, like, a magenta color, I've done dark blue, I've done light blue, but green has been my favorite, so I've stuck with that for quite some time. Like, greens and blues, I think really suit me best. I did purple for a long time, and I like purple, but I think blue and green just really suits me the best. It feels the most me, you know? Something about it. So in April before the NMIX concert, I'm gonna get it re-dyed again since I have a lot of grow out. Like it's like all the way down to here now. So I'm gonna get it retouched up so it's like back up towards my roots. So I think I'll either do either like very green or like a nice bright blue, but I haven't decided yet. It'll depend on my mood. Being Monster reacted to their own music videos. Yeah, I definitely got to get into those. There's something about being a medical anomaly that makes me feel kind of proud. Agreed. Thought you looked part Asian. Yeah, half Asian gang. YG's having tryouts soon. If they want a 23-year-old Asian, if they want an old grandma Asian, they should hit me up. I had thought about auditioning like at some point for a little while, but I like doing whatever I want, you know? I like having full control over my life and just being like, "Oh, I wanna go on a trip for the weekend? Yeah, let's go on a trip for a weekend. Oh, I wanna do whatever I feel like doing today. Let's do it." Um, and also, like, the number one, like, most important thing to me in my life is my family, so, like, the fact that idols, like, they just never get to see their family, like, that would be an absolute deal breaker for me. But I think I could kill it as an idol, just saying. But I don't know. I might do some of my own stuff this year. So I left a list of alternate song performances for some BM songs on your Click Clack reaction in case you want to check them out. Realize you haven't seen. Oh, are there more performance videos I haven't gotten to? If there are, then I'll. So I already recorded the reaction to my the Click Clack Drip Ex Billionaire. So in it, I like say it's the last one. But if there's more, then I'll do another one with the more before I do the listening party. If I've come to the US, trust I will be there. I will be there. Absolutely. I would love to see them in concert. Idols do watch reactors. Which reaction so far would you want them to see if they came across your channel, and which idol? I really would love Baemon to see my Psycho reaction video. Like I said, that's one of my favorites that I've ever done. It was like it was just so good. It was so good, and I got so excited over those details, and, like, I wonder, like, how closely, like, they've watched their or, like, their music videos, like, I wonder if, like, some of those details, if they even have seen them. Um, yeah, I would love for them to see that, or for NMIX to see my, Papillon choreography reaction. I died. Oh, in my Solium video tomorrow, I took out I cut my reaction to their Papillon S or MBC performance that I done Patreon a while ago. I put it into that video that's going up tomorrow because literally Solium sent me into cardiac arrest, and it is so funny. So look forward to that. It's really funny. I also like YG's videos of Song Camp and their international song composers. Speaking of it, there's a Netflix show Hitmakers. One of the last episodes they make a song for. Ooh, that's cool. Like I don't know a lot about how song composition works, so I think that would be really interesting to watch. Um, like one thing that I've thought about, is my water bottle still over there? Oh no, it's literally. I was like, "Where's my water bottle?" I have it right in front of me. It's right here. It was just behind my computer. Um, but yeah, like I don't know a lot about like vocals and vocal techniques. So even though I can't sing, I think something that would be interesting for me and just for my reacting skills would be like one day to just take like a vocal lesson, like just a couple times just to understand more about the technique and like how it works and how to better describe and understand those things. So then I could like react even better and get more into the technical aspect of that, like the same way that I do with dance. Have I watched any of the recent Baemon dance trend videos? Yes, Ion has really been killing it. There was one, I think it was a Tate McRae one or something that she did. Absolutely worked it. That was fierce. It's so good. Stuck in the middle, batter up, and like that have different version. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen the batter up stadium version, um, but I don't think I ever watched the school version, and I wouldn't mind watching the stadium version again. That was really good. But I haven't seen the other stuck in the middle or like that. So, okay. Yay for another week of Baemon content. I'm glad we're dragging this out as long as possible. Cuz I love them so much. I'm like I don't want it to end. It's just crazy. Batter Up also has a Japanese version. Ooh. Good to check that out too. Sometimes Japanese versions of songs like can really hit. Like Russian Roulette by Red Velvet, low-key the Japanese version is better. Like that's the canon version of it for me. Like I don't know, something about the Japanese version just hits different. But yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff coming up on the schedule for this next month. I've started putting together most of my schedule. But I know there's also gonna be a lot of comebacks, so things will like kind of get changed. I know that I've come back, obviously, the Blackpink comeback, and I'm sure other people will keep announcing stuff. Um, but I want to do an ITZY day on the channel. So, what choreography from ITZY would you guys like me to break down sometime? Yeah, Idol, that's this week. So, I'll be doing that one for sure. But like with ITZY, maybe Loco would be fun because I've done that choreography. And that choreography, absolute cardiovascular workout. Like I am panting every time I do that choreo. I get why they don't perform it live much, even though it's one of their most popular songs. Because like one, the dance break is really hard on the knees. Like if I were to do that not on carpet, like ouchie. No, no, no. But just the choreography is so tiring because there's like no break at all except for that one part of the bridge. So maybe I'll do that. I was also thinking maybe Chaeryeong's Artist of the Month on Studio Choom would be fun because love her. And then I can't wait for Yuna's solo comeback in March. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I bet we'll get a Rami announcement pretty soon. That's just my feeling. I bet an itch. Oh, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Speaking of dancing, do you have opinions on the best dancers in 5th gen? Low-key, it's If. The Are You Okay dance practice is like the single best dance practice I have ever seen in my life. And that includes ITZY, which is crazy. They're all so sharp and so precise, but they still do a good job at projecting their energy well. And I love that song. And that choreo was hard for like a rookie group. It's crazy. Hearts to Hearts are also really good. Oh, Tamoya, yeah, him on Game Caterers, he went crazy. Next Z is all really good dancers, and they have like that acrobatic side too, which is really cool. Hearts to Hearts, in terms of synchronization and technique, they are very, very, very good. I really like them, and I've noticed that watching them like at the end of the year shows, their stage presence has been improving. So I think they're definitely on the up for sure. Bad Villain, they're really good, but they don't get promoted at all. Like, I don't know what the heck BPM is doing with them. I'm afraid they're gonna disband soon. I really liked Thriller, but it's just like radio silence from them, and it sucks. Because it's like BPM usually doesn't do that bad of a job. Like, Vivis is doing great, like Taemin's doing great. Like, why can we not give them any energy? It sucks. But yeah, I mean, the dance skill in K-pop is really great this generation. Baemon is all like they're all really great dancers. Their choreographies just aren't as intense or as technical as other groups because they focus more on the live vocals. But like they're all great dancers as we've seen from like the Jenny on the Block cover and stuff like that. Can't stop watching that little viral clip of Chiquita from it. Yes, I've seen that. It's crazy. The way that she locks in, insane. Like you see like her eyes just flicker. It would be cool if Chiquita and Purita get to sing a Thai love song in the new album. Oh, I would love that. That would be like so. It would be so sweet, and I would love to see like some unit songs. Like a Asa and Ruka unit song would be really fun. Just like a super powerful rap and get a little Asa vocals in there. That would be fun. You saw If I at KCON LA there. Oh, I'm so jealous. I might have to go to KCON this year because I've been missing out. I've been missing out. And it's such a good way to see so many different groups and get to know new groups. There was a new XG reality show drop yesterday. They said how hard the Gala choreo is to do, especially because Gala's a really long song. It's almost 4 minutes. Like that. It's hard to dance that full out for that long, and that's a, like like they don't go easy on that. It's a performance. It's technical. It's intricate. It's high energy. It's crazy. Yeah, Martin Lau was the one to send me the short of Chiquita. So thankful for that because I needed to see that. Am I familiar with Butterfly by Luna? So I've seen the music video. I watched it on one of my random performance reactions on Patreon, but like we didn't get like super deep into the details with it because I'm thinking of doing a Luna deep dive on the channel eventually. So when we get to there, like that's where we'll really go into it. I'm definitely a little bit intimidated by Luna just because there's a lot of them and like the lore goes really deep. So like I'm gonna need to be like I have to be prepared for when we get to that deep dive, but I think it'll be a really good one. And it'll be cool. Like I like groups with a lot of members, like I prefer smaller member groups. Like you guys know, like the 5 member girl group is my golden recipe. But when you have those bigger groups like Luna and Triple S, it's cool to see the formations and the synchronization becomes extra impressive when there's more of them. So it'll be cool. I hope that Asa gets a chance to participate in producing their album this year. Yeah, especially because she does some writing. So I would love to see her get more writing credits, especially now like that they've had a couple years of experience. I say for 5th gen, Bailey, Emma, and Rana. I don't know VVS. Actually, Howling was so good, so good. All of that floor choreography is crazy, crazy. Also think Purita will come to Limujin in the next few months. Ooh, they announced her already, and then so Chiquita. I would love to see Purita on there. I'm excited. We're getting to Ions soon, and then we'll do like I think we're gonna do like on Patreon, like 2 weeks of like variety or behind the scenes, and then a Limujin, and then 2 weeks, and then a Limujin. So Ion is coming up soon, and then Chiquita. I mean, we know Purita's amazing, so I would love to see what cover she chooses for that. Whose solo album would you want to see the most from Baby Monster? I gotta go with Rami, especially after watching her Limujin. That was one of the most incredible things I've ever heard in my entire life. And like she had like both those songs, like if she did an album of songs in that style, like I could listen to it forever. It's so good. And like now, like hearing her rap and click clack, like she's an all arounder. Like she can do it all. So she would make such a good solo album. I just love her voice so much. Yes, Rora and Purita on Wendy's show is also once we finish the Limujins, that's what I'll do next. Yeah, she's still 2 years younger than Lisa was on AB. That's crazy. Chiquita is insane. I don't think anyone has ever been more born to be an idol than Chiquita. Like truly she has had it since coming out of the womb. Like literally like in the like in conception like her egg got fertilized and immediately like they was already like born to be an idol. Like that was it. Like the DNA formed and it was like idol. That was the DNA strands. Like it wasn't T's, G's, C's, and A's. It was just IDOL. Yeah, I loved the Howling music video. The storyline behind it was so cool too. I really loved it. Ooh, Ivan Limujin. We should definitely sprinkle those in with our 1, 2, 3 IVE episodes on Patreon. And Ray, oh, Liz's voice is just amazing. And then Ray too. I think Ray might be my bias. She might be. Yes, you can send me a YouTube short for sure. Bloodsucker was your favorite. I think my favorite was the other one, the city. But they were both so good. Like I go back and listen to both of those over and over again, like all the time, because they were just so good. Like she picked the perfect songs. Oh, her brother's an idol too. I didn't know that. Taekwondo black belt, absolutely. Like the body control you have to have in Taekwondo is crazy. Um, and knowing bros, like her breaking the boards and doing the kicks was awesome. Yeah, I didn't know her older brother was an idol until literally right now. So it is in the DNA. It's in the DNA. A Thai boy group. I didn't even know there were Thai groups. That's cool. I'm almost out of water. When I run out of water, the live stream ends. Oh, yes, yes. That one has been on my list for a while too. Ray is also your bias. Oh, you have such great taste, Leah, Ray. My actually bias appears to be Chisa so far. Every time I hear her voice, I just go insane. It's like that gala pre-chorus, I ascend every single time. It's crazy, just crazy. But nonetheless, we both still got great taste. Good night. Sleep well. We're almost hitting 3 hours. It goes by so fast when we're on here. There's so much to talk about. Funny thing is, Shakita got me started on my Baymon journey. It was her crying in Thailand and not her performance. Had to know why, and then I saw the performances and was like, "That's so funny that was like what led you there." I got into it because you guys, some of you guys commented on one of my MX videos. Is when We Go Up came out. They're like, "Hey, Baby Monster just released a new video. Can you react to it?" And I was like, "I don't even know who that is, but let me go check it out." And my mind was blown. My life was changed forever in that moment. Absolutely crazy. That's one of my favorite music videos ever still. Like they just knocked it out of the park. I mean, they do every single time. It's crazy. But they were just so cool in that music video. Ugh. And that song is still one of my favorites. But yeah, some other groups that we've got coming up for February on the main channel. I'm going to do a Viviz one for their choreo since I did that one. And I haven't featured Viviz on the channel to react to yet, even though I love them. I love them down. Like I met them, but I've seen all their stuff. So I figured a choreo analysis would be fun to do for them. Like I said, Isna Deep Dive is starting this week, so we'll be seeing lots more of them. I'm going to do a little bit more 50-50. I think SOS is going to be next up on my list. Heard a lot of good things about that song. Like I said, we'll get in the YG Next Monster. New Jeans Ditto has been highly, highly requested for me to react to. So thinking about that. And then Blackpink, they got their comeback. But I also think I want to do the Kill This Love performance video or maybe music video or maybe both beforehand because that's my favorite Blackpink song. But I've never watched any of the videos for it. So I think that would be really fun to react to. It's fun suggesting groups to people and seeing them standing a few weeks later. Yeah, like it must be so great for you guys when I end up absolutely loving a group that you suggest, like you with XG. Like, oh my God, so good. Blackpink's contract ended September 2023. The contract negotiations in 6 months has been quickly known that they want to leave. Don't they already have their solo work under different labels? And like this whole album took like forever to get put together. Like, you can tell they care more about their solo careers for sure. That put a lot of financial pressure on YG, and that's why they had to release Baby Monster. Interesting. Like, the only reason we didn't go up didn't hit 200 million views is because the performance video was so good. Like, honestly, like, they make it so hard to pick which video to watch because they're all so good. Like, no one else does performance videos to the level that Baymon does. It's crazy. Crazy. Time for dinner, but glad I could make it a live stream this time. You should have a silver lining of being snowed in today. Enjoy your Thanks for coming. It was lots of fun having you here. I'm glad I could make the snow day a little bit better. I hope your dinner is still good, even though you had to miss out on omakase earlier. But have fun. Have a good rest of your night. Thanks for being here and interacting. And then also I'm thinking of getting a little bit more re-seen on the main channel. I think they're really underrated. So Love Attack has been one that got recommended a lot. So I think we'll check out that one. Sticking to Baymon being last in concert reactions still. Once I finish the deep dive, we can watch the full Hello Monsters concert on Patreon. So I'm like, that's soon. I'm excited. When you started saying NMIX, I was so happy. Woo, more answers. Dude, NMIX changed my life for real. I can't believe I was unfamiliar with their game for so long. Like this NMIX deep dive, life changing. Life changing. They were signed with Marty for group activities and each ate their own labels for so long. Yeah, that makes sense. That's similar to like what Shiny does. Like they're all like Shiny's under SM for Shiny activities, but Taemin and Onu are at different labels for solo stuff. So it makes it a little bit more complicated for like group activities and schedules, but if like as long as they really put in the effort, they can still make the group comebacks happen. YG never gave them much activity in general ever. They have like their discography is so small. It's so sad. Love Racine for life. You will love. Trust me. Okay. Let me write that down. Taking notes. Yeah, I really like Racine though. I think they're super underrated because like they have it all. Like for such a small label, all the music videos I watch from them have been really, really well produced. You can see like the thought that goes behind them is it's very I lost the word. It's gone. I lost it. But they're all like their music videos are very well done. Even from being for a small label, their choreo is good. They're all like top tier visuals. The music is all great. So I really hope they start to get more recognition. So the next monster videos I'm gonna react to after after I finish the baby monster deep dive. So then we can like extend it a little bit longer, you know? So those are coming up, so don't worry. I think Recent has some of the best B-sides. The whole Lip Balm album was really, really good. I loved it. And like when a group has great B-sides that still live up to the title tracks, like that's the mark of a great group. I think YG is trying to fix his BP mistakes with Baymon. Yeah, for sure. Like I love that Baymon already has like a pretty great good size discography and so many videos and so much content. Like it's just they have so much and it's great. They really help us like connect with them and connect with the music and give us music, which is great because that doesn't happen with BP. Dreamcatcher is your old group and their whole discography is so good. They should have been bigger. I cannot wait for that deep dive. It's coming this month. Coming in February. So stay tuned. We are going into it and it is going to be so good. Like I heard Justice on It's Live. Amazing. Like this is going to be like it's going to be a whole experience. I can't wait. Dreamcatcher, Everglow, Girl Crush. I got to check out some Everglow too, especially if they're going to come to the US this year. I definitely got to check them out, see if I want to go to the concert. And if they're anything like Dreamcatcher, who I already seem to really love, it seems like a no-brainer. It's just crazy. There's so many groups to get into. I'm like, the list of groups that I wanna deep dive is, like, already so long, but I mean, we got all the time in the world. We'll be reacting for the next 50 years, or it's gonna be 2100, and we're gonna be like, "Oh my god, guys, the 17th gen group that just debuted is so good." Yeah, I haven't gotten into too many music video behind the scenes yet, but I definitely wanna watch some of them. Because I mean, I always obsess over, like, the production details, but I never actually, like, watch them, um, like, watch the actual production. One thing I will give YG credit for is knowing how to put groups together. Yeah, like, YG, like, they know how to scout talent. It's like, he has the eye. Even, like, when it's not developed yet, like, he knows. Still got Vinny to get into. Yes, I listened to one of her songs, like, one very summery song that I really enjoyed. I forgot what it's called, though. So, I definitely would like to get into more of that too. B-sides are all sorts of genres. Okay, I love when B-sides, like, get into lots of different genres because I love, like, the versatility of it. Like, ITZY has so many different types of B-sides, and it's just cool, like, maybe they won't all hit for me, but I love, like, hearing groups try out so many different sounds and just getting to, like, hear about all their versatility and all the different things they can do. Yes, the Dreamcatcher special clip performances are also on my radar. So I think like what we'll mostly do is like we'll do reactions to the MVs and the special clips. And then like for choreographies, since their choreographies aren't as intense, we'll just like do a bunch of them in one video with just like minor analysis as opposed to like every single detail analysis. Yeah, the next monster group is gonna go crazy. Baby Monster at Coachella 2027. I think they're still too young for that, honestly. I think it'll be a few more years. They're all still very, very young, so I think they should all be 18 plus before they do Coachella, you know? YG's training is always long. Chiquita's the only one that has broken the mold, and I mean, how could she not? She was born to be. Can't wait for Baby Monsters Europe tour. Ugh, I can't believe I missed them here by, like, barely a month too. Devastating, devastating. YG wanted to steal Ryujin from JYP during the Big Nine show. Can you blame them? Like, Ryujin's queen. Queen. She's that girl. YG's advantage is all these girls grew up wanting to be Blackpink, so want to audition for YG. He gets the first pick at Best Talent very often. For sure. For sure. Because, I mean, they're like the girl group, the most famous girl group pretty much ever. So they got all the auditions, but then at the same time, that's so much more that you have to sift through and just like have the eye and the be able to pay enough attention to really sort out the best of the best, which is crazy. Crazy difficult. Dreamcatcher choreography is intense. Oh, really? I haven't seen any of it yet. This is just like what I was hearing. So we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing with it. Um, I'm interested. Yeah, I haven't seen any of it. This was just what I was hearing. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It'll depend on like how well they do too. Like with Ive, like my music video reactions will do well, but then when I do like choreo reactions for Ive, it's like 0 views. So I'm just starting to like consolidate their choreos into one video for like multiple choreos now, just because people don't watch them, but people will watch when I do music videos for them. But like for NMIX, Baemon, like choreographies get just as much views as the music videos, so we can still do them. But for Ive, it's just like, really? Baemon vlog would have been such a fun watch. I know. Such a missed opportunity. But it's okay. Next time they tour, we're just gonna make twice as much out of it because we gotta make up for it. So it'll be twice as good. Like I will fight for the front row. I'll fight for the pit seats. I'll fight for meet and greet VIP. All of it. I'll learn all their dance challenges so that I know it for the concert. Everlow is actually the group that got you into K-pop, but it's always the worst when a company screws over a group. Fly to Korea and watch them on their next album concert. Low key, if they drop something in April, like some of us have been predicting, they'll probably have some type of showcase around like the May area when I'm thinking of going. Wait, wait. Imagine, can you imagine? All right, Baiman. Get on it, get on it. We got to get this timing right. Yeah, I definitely would like to watch some Everglow. Whether it's on the main channel or in my Patreon like reaction compilations, I definitely want to see some of them now for sure. So let me know what songs you think are the best. All right, guys, we're out of water. I said when I finished the water bottle. Okay, there's a little bit left. I said when I finish the water bottle, the live stream has to end. Couldn't make it to Bama New York concert. It's okay. They're gonna come back for us. They're gonna come back for us. I feel it. I believe. I'm summoning them back with my reactions. I said when the water runs out, we gotta end the live stream. So we're coming up on the last few minutes. Make sure to get all your last remarks in before the last sip goes. And then yes, any recommendations any of you have for me, send them to me on Patreon, and I will add them to my next random reaction video with all the live stream reactions, just like I did. If you were here for the last live stream and you missed this, I did a reaction on my Patreon last week or 2 weeks ago to all of the recommendations that I got from that live stream, so you can go check that out. If you don't subscribe, like you can even just watch that video individually for like $2 or something. So if you missed that, that is over there. You've been playing Minecraft while listening to the stream? Yes, as you should. Best night possible. Guys. Did you guys see the Minecraft Solyun pictures? My two biases, Solyun and Minecraft. Incredible. Yes, I'm so excited for my sushi. I'll make sure to post pictures. My go-to spicy tuna and salmon avocado. By the way, you got a big room. I do have a big bedroom. I like when I went to college, I had a dorm room and it was literally like smaller than my actual bedroom. I also like don't have a lot of stuff in here because I like to keep my floor open since it's my dance floor, you know. But yeah, I'm very blessed to have this much space. It's really nice. You could go to one of music show recordings. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. Okay, Baymon, we got to make this happen. We got to make this happen. So that's what we'll sign off with this live stream with. Baymon, please do a comeback when I come to Korea, and I'll react to it in person live at the music show. I love you so much. Thank you. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining again. So next time we'll do last Sunday of the month, assuming nothing else ends up happening for me. So that would be February 20. Yes, we got to do February 22nd, 222. Oh my God. Okay, yes. Next live stream, Sunday, February 22nd at 3 p.m. U.S. Central Time, the 222 day, the NMIX anniversary, the Grace 2 day. It's perfect. All right, guys. I'll see you then.